It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion. All right. Yeah, greetings and salutations. Welcome once again to the Sports Desk. It's the start of another brand new week, and the name is Euclid.
And the name is Christopher Zidane Matthews. Oh, what a wonderful weekend it was, you know?
It was.
Yes, indeed, man.
Your side beat aside.
Yeah, hot beat. We get them, one hour late. And too late was the United people complaining. There's nothing better than when you beat a rivalry and it hurt them real bad.
Yeah.
Because they thought they would have left the Emirates with a point, which would have been a good point based on how the balance of the game was being played. Yeah, but they're complaining about some of the calls, but all the calls are. You can't complain about offside. Unless it's one where you're arguing whether a player was involved in the play or not. But those kind of offside where it's a line, you just have to work with it. The technology, it happens to everybody. And then the foul that they're complaining about, right? That was no foul. The one that Rice scored to go to, and that was no foul. So it was a good victory, big victory, and we needed the win.
You can't talk cricket. You can't talk football. I want sport me attack.
Carnival.
Jesus.
But question before you start, brag. When
I don't want nobody call Antano cricket to me today unless someone says, Sir Euclid Orville, you were right about Ghana.
Why did he retire hurt?
In boss.
Oh, I'm tired. Okay.
Me just think
when him fling down the bat is because people are pressure him.
Yes. Yeah. Me think of that. It's like there's a thing in Americans what they call it drop the mic. Argument done.
Yes, argument done. Oh yes.
Yeah, you know that thing the way
yes.
Me think you just drop the bat to say what's the argument.
Yeah.
The man better than enough for the man we have for true.
One of the best centuries in CPL history, man. No two ways.
And not only that, this team of them I play against were 100 and odd without last. And the skipper gave him the ball and him come out 2 man.
Yeah.
I don't know why the skipper now gave him the ball before. So me don't know what the man gonna tell me about this man. Them too fat to play cricket. What is it that Mackenzie has done as a slim man all season? I mean, I'm pick Paul Mackenzie. What is it that Reefer has done for the whole season as a slim man? Therefore, is a fat man, we can lick with the ball and out down 2 man. Yes, he might cost you 10 runs, 12 in the field. What you want? You don't want nobody else call today, and if I not if you not address me, you don't have to say, yes, Orville, you were right about Carnival. Anyway.
We go to the lines?
Joking,
yeah. All right. Who is the first one?
Omar, that?
Yeah. Omar Williams?
Or is it Mount Salem?
Oh, it's Mount Salem. All right. We're
seeing
Omar.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Matthews, a question quickly first.
Mm-hmm.
In a T20 game, if it is rained out and only one side get to bat and they bat say 2 or 3 overs, does and it's a no result, does it go against or for the player that actually faced the ball or handball?
He's asking if
it got to your record.
I think
yes,
so.
If it goes to your record.
Yeah,
man, it does, man. So you can get the runs and everything.
So even though it's not a completed
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yes, the other question. Do you think, based on how Messi is playing, do you think he's still top 20 in the world?
Oh, no two ways about it, my boss. If Messi was an American 20-year-old doing what he's doing in MLS, the big talk would be, this man needs to come to Europe. This is the next big thing. America finally produce a world-class, top-level player. You follow?
I was watching him in a game last night, and he was playing I think the second or the third best team.
Mm-hmm.
The team that won the league last.
Yeah, man. They have that team has Carlos Vela on it. Yeah.
Yes, and even though he didn't score, it was obvious to show that he was the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, man. Him still good enough to be holding his own, playing well in Europe. No two ways about it. Even surprising me.
Yes. One last thing though besides Carnival, right?
Yeah.
You just a pity the size that he has. I think that if he was like say like Itmaya, one of them, producing how he's producing. I think we will be one of our better cricketers. What do you think?
I think he's already one of our better cricketers. Would he be better if he was slimmer? Maybe. But he's all last year the man was with leading wicket taker in 4-day cricket. And he shows from time to time that him is a dangerous hitter of a cricket ball. And of course, him do this, you know.
Right,
But we keep saying enough to play, the kind of fat.
right, because he's not. If you really look at it, you know, Eva Cross. Well, he don't play a lot of one day, but Eva Cross both the Test and the T20. There's no separation. I don't see a lot of people separate themselves from him when people said he should not play. You know.
That is my argument.
Performance now.
Yes.
There's not a lot of separation. Well, maybe Brathwaite, but I can't find too many others who really separate themselves. The only thing that they have against him is his weight, and they think that he's going to drop down and this and that.
Yeah.
But that was a very, very good innings, though. And I was listening to a program this morning, and somebody called in and was saying, "Oh, what about the bowlers? But these are the same bowlers that bowl against the fit man them." And I don't see
big
them
man.
making sense.
I don't want the man tell me no rubbish. Hey, me prepared for someone. O'Shane Thomas, you see? I bowl a cricket ball fast from him coming at the Caribbean. Mr. Shea Hope, who is the next greatest thing. The man bowl a bumper to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope showing one of the reasons why his test record isn't great. Hook and couldn't control it. And since O'Shane Thomas come back, O'Shane Thomas a bowl very well to all of the top batsmen in the region. You saw what happened to O'Shane Thomas last night?
Right.
When O'Shane going at the mud, the ball land on the roof. And when him come up, it gone, it was off his 6. When if he stop, one like the man can't play cricket.
Yeah, that is the point that I don't understand, Mr.
And when them put on the little one, Yannick Carrier, where female ball can't travel, a whole heap of can get.
Yeah, that is the thing, and this is the thing that they use with Steve Smith, don't know, Mr. Higgins. I don't understand why when somebody make some runs in this area, the first thing they're gonna ask, what about the bowlers?
Then
and the same bowlers then bowl against everybody else.
Then can talk all them on.
All right, have a good day.
Yes.
Mount Salem, big up. All right, who is this? Emirates, aka Troy.
Yes, sir. You know me have a call today.
Where else a gunner?
Well, I'm there, brother. I see a good game yesterday, man.
Yes.
Boy, I tell you that we know that goal by
Jesus, the man name, man.
Jesus, whatever it is. One of the best, man.
Yeah, man.
Well,
yeah, man. I like how he saw the defender storming back and he put it on his left foot away from the defender.
Yes.
But then he realized that it's going to kind of be tough on his weaker left foot to beat the goalkeeper.
Man,
so
pull it back.
Calm and composed and just cut him nicely.
Go to defender. I like that.
I want to used to love to them something in Jamaican colours.
Man.
You know? Yeah, man.
I like that. I say that, man. God.
Yeah, man. Sweet, man.
Hey, when I said defender, you know, Kenneth Anglin is a man that did something. I don't know which team it was. Remember Kenneth Anglin, right?
Yes.
Same kind of player now. Some long time.
Defender straight now coming with a top black, you know, man. That him thinking, watch him go black this and look like a big thing.
Exactly. So who it was? Which one I defender it was?
It's who again? It's not a Maguire though. It was the Maguire. I think it was Dalat.
Well, as long as you find it, I tell you, man, more feel away, I tell you.
Yeah, man.
And anyway, I'm comfortable place it when the goalkeeper. I have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Why the only thing though, that goal, that first goal where think they score, we can't understand, you know, so the man fast. You play a high line. And so close to Rashford. You know what? Once Rashford get the ball through, you can't.
No, man. It's a turnover, man. And usually when you attack, you know, and you attack as a dominant team and the ball turnover, that will happen. But you know, they recovered very well. But there was no communication between both defenders.
Yeah, communication.
Because both were still backing off, jacking because he have a cover now. Saliba should have tell the man, if you go, or close him down. If you beat him covering,
I have clear chance at the goal.
There you go, man.
The point still, you know, is that, I mean, as much as you're playing up, you still have to keep your eye on the man, you know. I know not that man fast, somebody must depend him.
It's a risk that they're willing to take.
You understand?
No, it's a risk that Arsenal were willing to take right through that game, you know. Because you saw other occasions where it was played in, but Arsenal was going for the victory. Yeah.
All right, it was a good game, though. Elaine Thompson, I noticed that she has been pretty vocal in recent times. I kind of like the tone that she's setting now, not combative, more accepting what is going on. I can see where she's a bit more humble as compared to before.
Humble?
I'm say humble.
When she says she knows she's the greatest sprinter around.
I'm not wrong with saying that, boss man. I'm not wrong with saying that. I'm not talking about that. That's about when you cuss off the people, man. So, you understand?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you know who you are and you have a little, rough time, you can big up yourself. I mean, look at Shakira. Well, she came down still.
Yeah, no, she has come up. She has turned around in terms of
Yeah.
being humble. Yeah.
Exactly. But the point is that, work on your game and come back. And I think that's what she's doing right now. And I hope that everything works out fair. I mean, cuss her whatever you want, but look, actually, I take her, I think, more serious.
Well, it's going to be extremely difficult for her to make the team next
I
year.
know it's going to be tough for her. But remember, at her top, she's good enough. And she can put herself there for even a few more years. I mean, she's gone up in age, still.
But you hear the concern. You know what
Yeah.
what the MVP camp can do on the female side of things. And they have some talented females over there,
Yeah.
So it's hard for her, my boss.
Well, I think she shall have her tail and go talk to the man, No, seriously, your future talk about the boss, man. Love your tail and go talk to the man and see what can happen, you understand? I don't want to big up Danielle Williams, boy, she really had a good run.
Yeah.
Nobody, I mean, you can see the development over the years.
Oh, as I mentioned her, because he didn't call on Friday. What's his name? Won on Saturday. Was it?
Yeah.
Parchment beating Holloway. Holloway actually fell back to third.
Beating the Wolf.
Coming from behind, I think it was.
And I tell you what, was a season best too, 12.96, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that he didn't peak when he's supposed to peak, but he can get him PR after.
Yeah, that is good. So some good things are going on, we just need to.
No, one of the things that stood out for me in the track and field is that in the 400 hurdles, we were 1, 2, 3, with Rochelle Clayton winning and what's her name? Russell come third and who's the one who comes second?
Oh, look at the man, get the family around and peak after the.
You don't want to peak after the World Champ. But this is how you go.
Yeah, man. So because it was a week apart, so you just missed it. You barely missed it,
Olympic next year, let's see it work out, no?
Yeah,
man. All right.
Yeah, man. All right, Emirates.
Cool,
Leave it there. Big up. Cool. All right. We take another one. Rollington Town, I'm seeing there.
Hello?
Yes, Rollington.
Zidane.
Not bad at all, Rollington.
Is the right honorable Orville against available?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I mean, let me tell you something, man. Almighty Father, what kind of a human being this man really is? Orville,
yeah.
I've never really seen this kind of beating before, especially from a opener,
It's one of the baddest things ever played in CVL. Listen, the man match is over 200 and odd, brother.
200 hard, man, and the man make it look like a joke.
Oh.
May
I tell you, you have 3 men in this. Oshie and Thomas, none for 34. He
has been bowling good.
The man speed outdo everybody when places. The man going at the mouth. I said, let us see how Oshie look against Big Khan.
2 times them drop him up on the roof.
The man lick the man out of sight, and when Oshie try shot again, it gone again.
Well, no.
1, 2,
then Evan Lewis him now. No, man, the captain bring back the little wrist. I couldn't believe when him bring him back, because I said, but Cornwall must kill this man,
Hey, me have not more to say about Cornwall.
I
have said it already that Cornwall should be considered for the West Indies T20 team, as an all-rounder,
Yes, definitely.
Man used to cost me.
If they give him the same kind of freedom, because
no man, it's T20. What you want Cornwall to do is come up at top and bat 20 ball.
Exactly.
Or 30 ball. But the power play.
That is what the Barbados.
And use him for bowl 3 or 4 tight over. If Fabian Allen can bowl for West Indies, so can Cornwall,
It got tough though.
No, well,
he would have to separate himself further away from them. Once them think them borderline,
because
they might pick this
the feeling
a bit.
But the thing is, Orville, the man is a crowd pleaser.
What about ODIs?
Me think him in contention.
They could have get away with the ODI a little bit more than the T20, even though the feeling's still important. But
the man has 4, what you call it, list I think a 4 list 100. The man is a better cricketer than we want.
I think he would be more effective in the T20.
I mean, I say you must pick him every time, but clearly this man must be up for consideration. Tell me, boy, I'm in the mix.
Let me tell you something. Man. The man changed my idea about beating.
So you are one of them who used to pressure the man to say fat.
No, I never used to pressure him. The times when me and Diego did that Sabina and Diego give him a hard time. One time me try creep up from them because I couldn't take.
that was long ago though.
But let me tell you something.
Hold the line, Rolling.
Yeah,
We'll give you a couple of minutes after the break. Don't move. We're coming back, Rolling. We're coming.
As of September 1, 2023, incoming air passengers must complete their C5 form online at enterjamaica.com. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency and the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency is
1:15.
The Jamaica Customs Agency and the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency are advising that as of September 1, 2023, air passengers to Jamaica must complete their Immigration Customs Passenger Declaration or C5 form online at enterjamaica.com. Air passengers, go electronic with C5. It's fast, safe, and convenient. For more details, you may contact the Jamaica Customs Agency at 876-922-5140 and the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency at 876-754-7422.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back, Rolling Tanton. You there?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And the thing is, Orville, the other West Indian opener, not staying long. You have to say him never had nothing at all last night again.
Who that?
Kyle Mills, man.
Oh, 22.
22. I mean, you know, Cornwall have to do most of the work.
Yep.
But let me tell you something. I'm satisfied now about what you've been. This is one point we can't touch you with.
No, man, let me not win this argument.
You're right about Cornwall.
Me telling you, just forget the fact, same fact.
If you
and
have...
And he might can run down some ball.
Right.
But what he brings to the table with batting and bowling, him is a better cricketer than we think.
Yeah. And you don't have to pressure him for run a whole heap of single.
No, because the thing at the top of the over, as me said,
attack any kind of bowling.
He either go get out or I'm going to lick your ball. Far.
Exactly. And I'm very quick about it because I see him hook. O'Shea Thomas even more perfect than what Kyle Mills them was doing.
Yes, indeed.
Because even I just say Thomas was bowling quite fast. But I tell you something, him really put on a marker.
Well, I'm put it down to you. Him put it down to me a long time.
Yes, well I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. Can't touch you where that is concerned.
All right.
Oh,
well done.
All right, Rolling Tanton. Big up.
Yeah, man. Big up, Zidane.
Yeah, man.
We're coming for you shortly, you know.
All right, sir.
You get one yesterday, Bazaar.
Okay. All right.
Rollins, a man, man.
Yeah, man. He's a United supporter. All right. Mr. P?
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, Orville.
Yes, man.
Wellington town, that's why I call you on the phone. Because every time I call you, boy, I just ring on voicemail. So call me, I might be your number change. But Orville,
yeah.
I was a bit concerned, you know. Saturday, right? You know, say most of the days now, me listen to your station. And I heard on the news, say, as of today, Monday, from 1 to 4, Vernon Darby would be hosting a program. So me call, you know, this morning and the receptionist confirmed it. So me say, I wonder what happened to sport. But when I spoke to Sean, him say like it's 89 point something, and so your program won't disturb because you know I never even know say why they have 89.5 or 7 or whatever the case might be. So when I heard that Vernon Darby, you know, one goes a program from 1 to 4, now your same slot time,
Me say, boy, what happened to the program?
Yeah, a lot of people are not aware of that, you know. So sometimes some people turn on actually the gospel station and think that the sports is no longer on KLS, you know. So they only picking up that dial.
Yeah, man, a lot of people
Yeah.
say me and ask if we're still on the air.
Yeah, because they're picking up the gospel dial only. So they have to be told that, listen, the other dials still carry sports and the sports desk.
Because when I heard it, you know, me call Sean this morning, and Sean that tell me around 3 different we forget the station, you know. So, but anyway, the last thing, I will be send out a SOS to the power that be. Ask Kevin Burnside, the man who announced racing, to Saturday God, if you want to take the race in Orville, you know, just for your pleasure. You can't understand this man because one night time, you know, the man don't even know such and such, and then him stopping, don't even know the ass in front or whatever the case might be. Well, I don't know what and Chris they announced about say on vacation that 3 weeks straight we are going under this mystery, you know, this misery. This man sometime him call us what the last somewhere watcher. The ask coming strongly, and when you look at the last the ask come.
I mean,
Well,
I take your word.
Me ask the power to me, ask Kevin Burnside to just look on the ass them and look on the colors them when the man knows the racing. And don't talk about us for the last lead. The leaders are last and as a come and whatever the case might be. Right. And one time, you know, I think it was week before last, Michael Kane, you know, so boy, Kevin was at his best. I could call the ass name, you know. I laugh Michael Kane, I laugh at him, you know. Anyhow,
yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm glad for you, say, boy, this program don't disrupt, you know. And it's a different channel.
Yeah, man. All right, Sir P. Big up. All right. Who is there now? Alric?
Yes, I.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
sir.
Afternoon.
The earlier I take back that Newcastle prediction, the better for you, you know.
Let me say, City are the favorite, but I am bringing Newcastle as my daughter.
Yeah, so you can take it back right now. I'm forgive you.
Early juggling, boss, man.
Yes, no, man, it's true, man. It's only 4 games
down.
34 more games left.
The team recover the point. But as I said, they have a bad fixture run, and them should have win against Liverpool, but we saw them go on to them thing. Yes, Arsenal, boss.
Yeah, man.
What a match night.
What excitement, man.
Yes, man. But me I say, boy, me a question all the time, you know. Because I wonder for the life of me, why Gabriel couldn't get 19 there.
No, I don't think Gabriel. Oh, you're talking about the defender?
The defender, man.
Oh, yes, man. Yeah, man.
I mean, I say, them ready them two follow fashion, you know. They might try to follow Pep with all of these things. Him, Clap, and Rota, man.
You know, I don't think it's a case where I follow Pep with that situation.
We may say. Because the man, you know, the man best defensive player last season was Gabriel and Saliba.
Yes.
Until Saliba got injured. And the wheels fall off at the latter part of the season.
Yeah.
Come this season now, the man got put party at the right back.
Because
and he want the man to invert and come in at the mid.
No. Yeah, see, with Partey, that is not what the case is. The case is that he wants to start Havertz. But he can't tell Partey, say Partey not good enough to make that midfielder. So why him ensure that he yes. When him for just bench Havertz and have Partey and Rice. Yeah. With Odegaard.
You see, yesterday, Gabriel proved to be decisive, you know. The man experience came to the force, you know, because when Garner thought that he won it, you know.
Yes.
We got 2-1. If you look on the clip, you know.
Stop.
The man break up, you know.
Yeah, man.
And make Garner, it was close still, you know.
Yes.
Outside, you know.
If him chase with dead, man. If him chase him on, yes.
Because Garner, the man timed it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
The man just break up and kind of lean back.
Yeah.
I made the man get caught in the outside chop. So I couldn't understand why the man not saw the man.
No, it was
your best defender, best defensive player, you break up that partnership.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I hope the man can get a decent run at the team right now.
Him can't go back to the foolishness we had before.
Can't go back to the foolishness. I'm glad the party angel still in our way.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out well for us.
Guys, kind of unfair for the man to sit down on the bench and the man that injured. Because you see the man bring him on in a latter part of the stage to show up the defense. Tell the man injured play the man.
Yes.
After that big roughs on your side, I tell you.
Must struggle,
The
man.
man not cut it. He never cut that Chelsea.
You know, you realize that he must free and make a loose pass, trace to United, and the man.
The first goal.
Yes. And then himself got an easy opportunity and whiffed it.
Basically, kick on me.
Yeah, man. The man not struggle
From
badly,
about 6
man.
yards.
That man don't deserve a starting like.
The man don't forget the man come off of the bench, man. That's a part of the game.
Yes.
So, yeah, man, the CPL now, Orville.
Yes.
Why? Carol, shut up some man.
Carnival, I make it look like I'm the genius that I am.
Yo, the man 102 of a 40 ball, 12 sixes. When the retire injured, retire tired with me.
No, he just tired for beat up the bowling. Him say, I think he was exhausted. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, the man.
Tell some man, hook up that, man.
Yeah, we know him as a liability in the field and thing, you know, and even the quick singles. But yeah, for just the man are one of the better players in the team.
What I don't get is why them now bowl the man.
That's the next thing.
Ravman said yesterday he got an instinct to bowl the man. Cornwall is your leading regional wicket taker. Why should it be an instinct where get to you where you decide to give the man the ball? Cornwall should be naturally part of your five where you go bowl the ball.
Make sure you're not just picking for batting alone.
No.
So, you can pick the man as an all-rounder. Use the man.
And there was the argument that make go around say him don't want bowl. How can your leading regional 4-day wicket taker don't want bowl in a CBA? No, and the man get the ball and show say he's 100 and the man him gone when him get the ball, you know. I ain't brought the partnership, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back and play, I would think top 5 innings ever in a EPL history.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's a great knock, man.
My God, man.
You see Barham lose over the weekend too.
Eh?
Barham, man, the 400 meter hurdles world record holder, man.
Yes.
Man was beaten to second. That was at first that's in a very long while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Who beat him, Gardner?
I think I brother named Masters, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you that run by Parchment. Boy, it's only a pity it couldn't come. And the man has come from both third or fourth, you know.
Yeah, like I said,
just to come win the thing.
Yeah.
Boy, it and Parchment them could produce a performance like that at the World Championship.
Chose the wrong race.
But, yeah, man.
Wrong time for running season best.
It's a good look for the Jamaicans on the track, you know.
The thing we are talking about is the 400 hurdles where we have 1, 2, 3.
Rochelle Clayton.
I know Russell come third. What the girl name will come second again?
A Knight. Yeah.
I wonder if that has ever happened in the history of Jamaica at a level like that.
I can't recall that.
1, 2, 3 in the 400
meter hurdles.
Can't remember. Maybe one of the guru.
I can see from the world champion, these 3 ladies were really in form.
Yes.
Make the final and yeah, man, and it's a good look. All right, me left it there, so.
Yeah, man. All right, Alric, big up.
Yeah, man.
All right, we take. All right, yeah. Hello. Pioneer.
Check in. When I did it.
Yeah, yes.
Pioneer, man.
All right, I think to answer no question, I think it happened on the 4 hurdles already.
It did.
Yeah, man. Remember one time when we were at one time we had Million Walker and Kelly Spence and who was the other person? It has happened after Diamond League. I find it.
Okay. All right.
So this Diamond League now would have been missing some of the top horses like the Femke Bulls and the Dalila Mohammed and obviously Sydney McLaughlin. So
okay.
You know the Jamaicans are always, but there was a time when we had the top dog, or some of the top dogs in the 4 hurdles, when we had Million Walker, Kelly Spencer, along with others. So I think it happened even recently, you know, as recent as in the last 2 years now, with some of these same ladies, you know. With Clayton and Genevieve Russell.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
You know, me just listen to what I'm gonna laugh when not about Cornwall. For here, Alric and Orville, for the man them who are the advocates of singles. I give this overwhelming and rousing.
Oh God, I didn't get it.
What is it? What about the it's a rousing, not a round of applause, but an endorsement.
Tell me.
To Corner. Go on and come back.
Yeah, who will line? Who coming back? It's a sidebar. Who will line?
It's a sidebar that tells me that you didn't understand my argument. But we're coming back.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Andre Onana has confirmed his return to international football with Cameroon despite having faced what he calls injustice and manipulation. The Manchester United goalkeeper is back in the Indomitable Lions squad for next week's final Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Burundi in Garoua. Onana's shock inclusion comes 9 months after he was suspended by his country's football federation during the 2022 World Cup for disciplinary reasons, thought to stem from a falling out with Cameroon coach Rigobert Song. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, you're back. You're back. All right, so Pioneer, I know you say it's a sidebar, but I have to educate you. Let me help you. Are you there? No. You can use the next 5 minutes. Do what you want to say, but I have to help you.
Go ahead.
My argument has always been, I prefer to see you hitting fours than singles. 6 more 4. My argument has been, if you can't score boundaries, don't just soak up a bungle at that ball. Now,
I understand the argument.
Yesterday, Cornwall faced 48 ball. Right?
Yeah, I understand the argument.
He hit 12 sixes and 4 fours. So he hit 16 boundaries out of 48 ball. Which means that 1 out of every 3 ball we face gone. Now, if you can, it
will be interesting if you could give me that was. How much that was it?
All right. So in 12 sixes, 4 fours, so that's 16. 16. I don't know. I would think
that left 32 other ball.
It left 32 other ball, and he made.
So it will be interesting how much that was.
He made 12 other runs. No, he made 14 other runs outside of that. So, probably, assuming those were singles, he probably faced, I don't know, maybe 15 that ball.
He probably have 18 with that ball then.
I don't know. But if you...
That's 3 overs with that ball. But we can move on.
If you can be licking away every 3rd ball you face to the bone, me take that.
I don't want to reignite that debate.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, because I might be listening and saying, that's what I'm saying. If you can lick away every 3rd ball, you're good.
Big argument. See, more start a little thing. It's an inquiry, man.
Yeah.
Teacher, may I start with you? See?
Yes.
I will tell me this. Is it possible for 2 sportsmen from the same country, see?
Yeah.
One man play in a way that can, well, they might play 2 different sports. Is it possible one man plays in a sport where you consider a more domestic sport?
Why don't you be specific, man?
No, man. Me I get well.
Okay.
Relax, brother.
All right.
Relax. One man plays in what you would consider to be a domestic sport. The other man plays in what you would consider to be a more international sport. Is it possible that the man who plays in the domestic sport could be a greater sportsman in his country, but the man who plays in the international sport could be a greater sportsman international.
Domestic sport. And the domestic sport has world talent in it.
Yeah, man. All right, so let me get specific.
Yes.
One man are playing at the NFL. One man are playing at the NBA.
Patrick Mahomes, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, man. One man plays in the NFL.
Yes.
One man plays in the NBA. Is it possible? All right. Would it be possible at this time that Patrick Mahomes, with a few more titles and some more great exploits in the NFL, could be a greater sportsman in America, saying, than Michael Jordan? But because of the international nature and exploits of the NBA, and the fact that Michael Jordan also went to the Olympics, he could be considered a greater international sportsman than Patrick Mahomes. When Patrick Mahomes gets to these heights.
Is international sportsman is the discussion?
Yeah, man.
Our
International.
sportsman.
Sportsman.
No, man. So forget about the road. Forget about no. Pioneer. Pioneer, you're not being fair. You're not being fair, Pioneer.
One man is
the argument is not about international sportsmen.
Brother, calm down, man. One is a greater sportsman worldwide, and one man is a greater sportsman in his country.
So you're saying Patrick Mahomes is a greater basketballer, is a greater NFL player than Michael is a basketballer?
He could get to that.
Yes, he's saying he's prepared to accept that Patrick Mahomes could be a greater sportsman than Michael Jordan in America. But in the conversation of who is the greatest sportsman of all time, Patrick Mahomes cannot be in that conversation.
Yeah.
Which I think is contradictory.
No, man. All right.
Because they are sportsmen.
Yeah.
So and they're American.
And they're American. So I'm saying if I'm a greater sportsman than you, based on what I do in my sport versus what you do in your sport, then you can be a greater sportsman than me when I consider our sport.
That is because the NFL is a domestic.
No, what I'm saying, I think that is contradictory, Pioneer.
Yeah, but contradictory.
Listen to how it sounds. Listen to how it sounds, Pioneer. Hold on, Pioneer. Listen to how it sounds.
Don't make my argument from it.
No, let me tell you how it sounds.
Let me hear him.
All right. All right, go on.
Yeah, that's for the people who think, all right, for example, I go craft the music. I have got musicians in the same field. There are other persons who think that Dennis Brown is a greater Jamaican singer in Jamaica than Bob Marley. But there's no doubt that Bob Marley is a bigger international reggae singer than D. Brown. I'm a dancer. Beenie Man is probably the greatest Jamaican dancer DJ. See? But on the international scale, he fails in comparison to Sean Paul. So, if I were to say Sean Paul is a greater international DJ than Beenie Man, would I be wrong, DJ?
Assuming that he is, no.
All right. But then, would it also be a contradiction to say Beenie Man is a greater dancer DJ in Jamaica than Sean Paul?
All right. Here's how you'd have to look at it now. Yeah. Is Sean Paul, whose name is bigger in Jamaica?
Beenie Man, for sure.
It depends on how you look.
No, hold on. Pioneer is being slick because I agree. Hold on.
It depends because as much as I agree. Hold on. No. As much as I agree with you that Dennis Brown in a Jamaica, is probably
greater.
Is probably more played and more loved.
Yeah.
Greater.
But I don't know that I could say Dennis Brown is a greater Jamaican singer.
Go to the dancehall because the reggae one might be a little debatable.
Yeah.
Go to the dancehall one.
No, hear the difference to a Pioneer.
Yeah.
Sean Paul would have gone and done music for the international market and would have done
similar to the end how the NBA.
No. Michael Jordan, hold on, Pioneer.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan is not rated as a sportsman because of what he did on the international stage. It is not considered. It is not counted in the boss. Don't try that, Pioneer. Michael Jordan, hold on. When people say Michael Jordan is arguably the greatest sportsman of all time, they are going purely based off what he did domestically in the NBA. So that is not a great, that is a very slick analogy, Pioneer, but I won't make it past me.
Give me a chance. A lot of people credit Michael. They're spreading a basketball through Europe to Michael Jordan and his visit to the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. You can't deny that.
Pioneer.
Hold on, brother. Give me a chance to sit down when I listen to you. The NBA is a global brand. A lot of the global nature of the NBA is due to Michael Jordan. See, what we cannot deny, though, teacher, is that the NFL is a bigger sport in America than the NBA. But the NBA is a bigger sport worldwide
that is
than the NFL.
The NFL is bigger in America than the NBA.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
by
is.
far.
Yes, it is.
By far.
By far too. But what is undeniable also, teachers, that the NBA is bigger worldwide than the NFL. By
even a far further gap.
There you go. So, is it now conceivable that because one man is in a domestic sport, which is the biggest domestic sport in our country,
Them pioneer, listen
while
what,
the
listen
other,
what.
hold on, brother.
Yes.
While the other man is in a global sport, a sport that is much more global, and is the greatest in that sport. Is it now conceivable that one man could be greater in his country, but the next man is greater?
But pioneer, whatever makes me the greatest arguably the greatest sportsman of all time, should make me be greater than every NFL player as well.
No.
It's no, my boss. Because you're saying it's more. Hold on, pioneer. What you're saying, it's more difficult for a basketball player to be seen as a greater sportsman worldwide than an NFL player. So you can't don't come on and say this NFL player. It's a contradiction, my boss.
No, it's easier for a basketball player.
I'm not sure, man.
Yes, you see him contradicting himself.
No, it's easier for a basketball player because the basketball is a global game.
No, listen to the point, man. You're saying it's because basketball is played worldwide. Michael Jordan has to be greater than more people to be the greatest basketball player than Patrick Mahomes as an NFL player. That you're saying?
That's what you're
No, why? What are you saying? Why is Michael Jordan a greater sportsman overall than Patrick Mahomes?
I'm saying to you, my brother, because the NFL is a bigger domestic sport in America. Seeing it has more viewership. It carries a greater weight in the United States. See a man who is the leading person has his exploits in that sport. See, it is conceivable that he could be greater in America than the man who play in a sport that have a lesser light in America.
I'm not sure. All right, pioneer.
However,
you have to explain this to me now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I want to be sure. I don't want to say conceivable. All right. Why are you saying Mahomes is greater?
No.
He's saying it could be greater.
He could get there.
But he's saying Mahomes could never be the greatest sportsman of all time because he doesn't consider NFL players. So he's saying one day Pioneer could come and say, I believe that Patrick Mahomes is a greater sportsman in America than Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan is a greater sportsman overall than Patrick Mahomes, which I think doesn't make it. But which I don't think make any sense.
It is conceivable, Zidane.
That is a contradiction, my boss.
It is conceivable because the NFL is a bigger sport than the NBA in America. But the NBA is a bigger sport than the NFL globally.
I think you're brambling.
Cannot be a bramble argument.
All right.
I leave it to the callers.
All right.
I'll take up more time.
Okay.
But this is a discussion that will continue.
Yes.
I leave it to the callers. I mean, no, it's a certain man I hide. Him call me out.
Hold on. Can we have the debate between you and Garvey?
Anything,
on the same topic.
On the
is this the one, you know?
Fine. Whichever way you know want speak.
Yes.
Anything you're ready. Set it up.
You ready? You're not afraid of Garvey?
Set it up.
All right, make us Garvey call with you.
Pioneer smart, you know. Pioneer put the dancer spin on it because me understand that argument, you know. That a man could be a better dancer artist internationally, but one better locally, but not in the other case. Rooney.
Hello?
Yeah, just switch over, me done.
Yes.
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 Call me, I'm switch over, you know, I can't hear me.
Yes, Rooney.
Anyway, Orville,
yeah.
Big up yourself. Zidane, big up yourself. Zidane, I know why you go and brag and boast about your little winning or that. You understand?
A big win, my boss, man.
No, man. Cool, man.
Top
Zidane,
4
man.
sides from last season, you know.
Yes, the man. You know, so then I come with a different strategy, you know. Onana, boom, I will knock it on the back, slow down the game, very slow it down.
By the way,
almost a walking pace.
As I mentioned Onana,
yeah,
I remember Bull coming on the radar, me one Bull, you know, talk about, if you're gonna be a great passing team, you need a great passing goalkeeper. So they passed better from on the back, you see, but obviously when Manuel came into midfield and the attacking third, the man is a shame.
Yeah,
they were brilliant passing around when Arsenal back half for Onana, passed him centre half,
but you know,
passed to wing back.
We don't wait, you have to keep it real.
Yeah, but Rooney, you cannot be a great passing team if you're not great in crucial areas.
Yeah, man, we know that.
Hold the line. Yeah, man, that's why Bull was talking nonsense and if you up that. Hold the line though, we're coming back.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
much to do in one location. Make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs. Grab a bite and pay some bills. Fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy. All in one amazing location. My Mega Mart. The best value by far. My Mega Mart. Best value by far.
Dependable God.
I am Pastor Corbel Leon, inviting you to join me at 11:30 for Divine Connection, where I teach and encourage you into the Word of God, and you shall be blessed.
That's Divine Connection, Wednesdays at 11:30 a.m. Sponsored by Impact Science Solution Limited. Services offered: large format printing, billboards, video boards, and much more. Located in St. Catherine and provide services island-wide. You can contact them at 876-667-9582. You can send them an email at impactscience@gmail.com. You can find them on Facebook at Impact Science Solution or on Instagram at Impact Science JA.
Dependable God.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Welcome back, Rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What did the keeper would I do would I make you better? You understand?
Yes.
Because if you put the here in a Man City team, we don't talk about that. If you put the here it'll be a totally different ball game.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So yeah, but what we do was slow down the game. You understand me? Because I think on a better pass in the ball.
Right now.
You understand me? So we slow down the game and try hitting up on the counter.
It was a credit to performance on United. Very good performance.
I think it was the best performance of the season so far. You understand?
And they look dangerous.
We never disjointed or anything like that. Where Bruno and they waste a $60 million up front to do what them feel like to do, and then leave Casemiro alone. Run this to deal with defensive work. You understand? So it was a better performance.
Yeah, man.
It was a more team performance.
Yeah, man.
The
3-1 was a flattering scoreline.
I'm a man from the radio. I'm going to know who come and say, yo, it's Gabriel pull back and like it's a brilliant move by Gabriel.
No man, if you make one no Rooney, he intentionally stopped and tried and held back his run.
And I'm saying yes.
If you make one more step today,
no
man, you have to give the defender credit.
Look at inches,
Then that's actually so smart.
That cry now, you understand me?
Boy, would I give out to some beating this morning, remember?
Exactly, because I don't understand. When you say that, I think about it. Kai Havertz, Mason Mount. I think Chelsea is a scammer. I don't know how them accomplish that. Kai Havertz and Mason Mount, $75 million and $60 million. Chelsea is a scammer. You understand me? Anyways, Orville Higgins.
Yes, sir.
Do you consider international cricket a different level than CPL cricket?
Yeah.
What T20 competition, franchise competition, do you consider equivalent to international or close to international T20?
You're asking what's the highest standard at T20?
Yeah, I think international, right?
No, man. I think between that and the IPL.
All right. Why not play IPL then?
I don't know the man them now pick him.
So who you want him to play international cricket?
Because our team.
All right. Just
no.
No, yes,
How you ask me the question?
No, listen to what I said. Be calm. We have to lay the groundwork. Be calm, right? So we established the IPL are probably the closest to international cricket, right?
Yes.
All right, dear.
So we've met that purpose there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead now. Why not play IPL?
Because in the IPL, the people can. Are you going to allow me to answer the question?
Yeah, me listen.
In the IPL, the man them can draw upon cricketers from all over the globe.
Yes.
So they have the wherewithal to pick from everywhere. So they have the world to choose from. I think you have to play 4 Indian or 5, but there are 6 man at the globe is your market.
6 and 4. 6 and 4.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
In the West Indies, we don't have that luxury. So we have to pick for the West Indies only people from the West Indies.
So in other words, if you own an IPL team, you wouldn't come for Carnal either.
Probably not.
Why not? But
for the West Indies now, because it's a brilliant answer. The man here running, man.
We don't own but this man
is exceptional. Set the brilliant point, my boss, man. The man say if
we are talking, we are
West Indies is not West Indies is not the IPL team.
Are we having a conversation?
When the man say good point, the guy.
No, me not bash it. I'm saying
you should have hung up the phone now, Rooney. You should have hung up the phone now. I said, look, come on.
Hang up the phone.
Go on, talk.
Hold on. What do you mean by hang up the phone? Because I asked him a question and him answer the question. You understand? Me not done it, my boss.
Go on, Rooney. Me here.
Talk, Rooney. Talk.
So, all right then, right? Him say this man is the best of the Caribbean we have.
No, I didn't say he is the best.
No, he's one of the best in the Caribbean.
He's among the best cricketers we have.
Yes.
But he would not be among the best cricketers available to the IPL team.
Fine, not a problem.
Yes. Right.
So we're going to go. We're going to reason out this cricket thing, And you think the reason why, because this man is doing so well, you think it's more than just what he's doing, why the IPL team don't come for him? Because every other West Indian who is doing well, them come for them get them. So it's more than just runs, right?
Like the IPL, maybe. Like
I'm saying
maybe the IPL I look on him weight just like the West Indies too.
Yes, and the IPL that could be a factor.
The IPL can afford to do that.
So this man, wait, remember the reason. No, the reason why IPL don't pick him.
No, and the reason, you ask some questions and me can't get a chance for that. So okay, what you call reason is you interrogating me. I'm in allow for no. But go on, what you call reason?
And I'm good. I'm a professor. I think when I said the possibility West Indies don't pick him, even though he's doing so well, might be because him weight.
And it might be. There's no other reason why I'm not playing.
And it is justified.
Based on what? Why is it justified?
Because when he doesn't give you any run, what is going to happen? He might go cost your runs because there's nowhere to hide him in T20 cricket.
You're done, or you're still a reason, or you're done. You're done. So what you answer?
Mr. May I say?
Okay. Now there is no doubt that Raheem Cornwall will cost you some runs in the field. That's a given. Him not going to run and slide on the line like some other man. So I'm going to cost you. You put an estimation to it. 50. If you have him at say short third man in the circle, let's say I'm going to cost you 15 runs a game.
Yeah.
Now it is my belief that what he does with bat and ball makes the 15 runs or so that he will cost you in the field worth your while. So my question is Cornwall good enough with a bat and good enough with a ball that these two advantages covers whatever liability he has in the field? And my answer is most of the time, yes.
Good. You see, you thought about it. All right, what about while batting? How much runs him cost you while batting?
Raheem Cornwall has a strike rate of 150 something. You ask me the question, you're going to make me answer it.
Yeah, you're going to make you answer it. But may I ask you, how much runs him cost you while batting? You are telling me field strike rate. Right. What happened last night when something hit the ball, when everyone hit the ball, and that was 2, but him couldn't run the 2.
All right, so you want me to answer that?
So in cost he runs in the field and whilst batting, and the possibility exists, it might not make no runs. And in international cricket, you have the best of the best. And them are going to work you out. Raheem Cornwall, me no see him cut a cricket ball. Oh, no. Me no see him go through cover. Oh, no. So in international cricket, you have better bowlers, you have better analysts. That is when you're going to use. You have better analysts. And they might bowl just like how something that did a bowl. Drake's did a bowl to him. But because of better bowlers, them can execute better than Drake's. So he's going to be a liability with the bat the possibility exists because I'm better bowling and they have better plans to Raheem Cornwell when me not see him cut a ball I got to cover yet. So me as a coach, I'm gonna say, yo, this is how we game bowl to this man. And because we have good bowlers we can execute, Raheem Cornwell is going to be a liability all over the park. Is that a possibility?
You have to start answer now.
Yeah.
A reason you say a reason, but one reason this, you know.
I ask if that's a possibility.
Is what a possibility?
All the women just say a while ago. You know what I said?
The possibility that they will work him out. Because you were just on. I want to know exactly what you're asking.
So you never nothing what me said then.
I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you asking if he'll be a liability with a bat if him get international cricket?
Me explain why him can be a liability with the bat.
But so can every...
him not guaranteeing a run.
As soon as we start
you ask me, but you never know what me say. You know, you hear what me say, you just pick something, and I'm telling you what I was saying. Him can be a liability with the bat because him not guaranteeing a runs. Him not gonna be a liability when me hit the ball because me want to, but me can't run the two. So he's a liability there. You understand me? And then I say, you have me look at it, and when you look at it and you look at his numbers, cutting, going through point, backward a point, cover. Him is like 5%, 2%. I'm
Rooney, I think you're making some good point, but here's the question, the big question.
The man, give me a chance.
No, but you have a big question for him.
No, man, as far as I'm concerned, Rooney 5 minutes. Okay. You win the argument.
Win the argument.
You win the argument.
It's a win argument thing.
You win the argument because you alone.
Because I want to ask in terms of productivity.
But you never, me talk for about 2 minutes a while.
Rooney, the persons who are competing with Cornwell, hold on, Rooney, man. The persons who are competing with Cornwell for a spot in the West Indies team.
Yeah.
How well are they doing in terms of strike rate, average and all?
Them they're IPL, so
no, forget about them IPL.
Is irrelevant.
Okay.
You understand me? So the man number they are the second best, are probably the first.
Oh.
You understand me? The toughest. Them they're IPL play.
Okay.
And they are them we are pick.
All right.
Raheem Cornwell, who is not there. Why he's not there? He's doing well.
All right.
So the fact that he's a big fellow could be the possibility. And you can't kill West Indies if West Indies don't pick him. Because West Indies probably have the same issues with IPL. And that is why West Indies don't pick him. Because the possibility exists. Him is going to be a liability.
Rooney made the same point 5 times. You know? Every time you go try something, Rooney starts.
I use some of my 5 minutes, don't you know? Me say what me I say, I'll leave you for answer. And you don't know what
but every time I try answer, you
ask me what me I say again.
Rooney.
I'm give you a time to talk. Me do my thing and me say, go on, answer now. And you want to know if it's a question me or a conversation me have.
We can't use IPL standards to determine who we pick.
Why we can't?
Because the IPL has the luxury of picking from everybody, and if them choose to pick, and we have to pick the best of who we have.
And we are picking people who are at the IPL. What's wrong with that?
Fine, because the IPL may have...
So he's not at IPL. We are picking people from IPL.
All right, Rooney. All right, cool. My God. Because me can't get a word without you interrupt, but you get a word without me interrupt. So I go leave it there. Keep listening to the radio. All right, we'll take a break.
Yeah, man.
All right, we'll take a break.
We're coming back.
The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, one of the best sports programs on radio. The Scoreboard features informative, investigative, and hard-hitting sports discussions with top-quality guests. Join us 5 to 6 p.m. with our A-list hosts as we inform and entertain. That's The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, 5 to 6 p.m.
If you're having roofing problems, Tropical Metal Products is here. For your best choices and wide variety in roofing and window solutions, call 765-9444. That's 765-9444. Do it.
The time by Tropical Metal Products is 2 o'clock.
Protection measures for persons who are in or have recently visited areas where COVID-19 is spreading. Stay at home if you begin to feel unwell, even with mild symptoms such as headache and slight runny nose until you recover. Avoiding contact with others and visits to medical facilities will allow these facilities to operate more effectively and help protect you and others from possible COVID-19 and other viruses. If you develop fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical advice promptly, as this may be due to a respiratory infection or other serious condition. Call in advance and tell your provider of any recent travel or contact with travelers. Why? Calling in advance will allow your healthcare provider to quickly direct you to the right health facility. This will also help to prevent possible spread of COVID-19 and other viruses.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, first selection today brought to you by THANKN Paints for people who dream in color. And this one is from Alain, You Give Me Hope. No? It's not Alain? Or you're tuning up the song already, the CD lineup. All right, them line up the CD and thing. So in the meantime, I can just remind the newcomers of the numbers.
Yeah.
8, because people always are joining the program and don't give a number enough. So
Yeah,
876-968-8117. Call through and let your voice break. All right. Alain, You Give Me Hope.
Driving me crazy. Earth is shaking at my feet. Feel a weight upon my shoulder. You're my rescue, you're my remedy. Everything about you frees me. I relax and take it easy. You give me hope, hope. You're like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. You give me hope, hope. You're like the sun rays. No, I'm not afraid, 'cause you give me hope. When I walk on sinking sand, feeling lonely in a crowd, when everything's pulling me in every direction, you're my anchor, you're my solid ground. All I'm searching for I find. Your medicine for my mind. You give me hope, hope. Like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. I'm not alone. You give me hope, hope. You're like the sun rays. No, I'm not afraid, 'cause you give me hope. Oh, such a blessing. Oh, oh, you're everything. Oh, oh, to you I sing. Oh, 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 na na na. Oh, you are my king. Oh, oh, this love we're in. Oh, oh, is a real, real thing. Oh, na na na. Everything about you heals me. Yeah, yeah. I relax and take it easy, 'cause you give me hope. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you give me hope. Like the morning sun, like the sun. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. You give me hope, hope. You're like the sun rays, and I'm not afraid.
All right, beautiful Alain, their wonderful voice. You Gave Me Hope. Brought to you by THANKN Paints for people who dream in color.
Yeah, Alain indeed, one of the few people I've ever met that have been starstruck. Like, wow. Big up Alain.
All right, who is there now, Craig? Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
What going on, Orville? What was it that?
What's up, MU?
Yeah. What was this argument between
Pioneer and Garvey.
Yeah, why argument?
Well, they have an argument going on that Pioneer is saying that an NFL player is not in the conversation for being the greatest sportsman of all time because the sport is not global. So I'm not considering any NFL player. They are not in question. But then he also is saying that an NFL player could be the greatest American sportsman of all time. And Garvey think that's a contradiction, and so do I.
Okay. That does sound so right.
You know sound right.
No.
You can't say Michael Jordan is arguably the greatest sportsman of all time, but Patrick Mahomes in America is a greater sportsman than Michael Jordan. Because Michael Jordan doesn't compete internationally, you know. So when he made the analogy with the dancehall artists, if I do an album and the people in Greece buy it, and in Germany and in USA and in Brazil, so I'm the best-selling Jamaican international artist, then I could argue that I'm doing better internationally. I'm better internationally. In the Michael Jordan scenario, Michael Jordan doesn't compete internationally. It does. When them go to Olympics, the USA not competing against anybody.
Yeah.
So me never like the analogy from Pioneer at all. So
I think I compare Michael Jordan and Patrick Mahomes.
Well, technically that's what they're doing.
No, but would I give Michael the edge?
No, man, that's not what they are doing.
They are saying eventually Patrick will be there.
Yeah.
No,
so they're comparing them in the future, really.
No, we could put Patrick Mahomes. Me even know who name so. The world know Michael Jordan.
No.
You understand?
Yeah. I don't think that's an argument. That's not really Garvey's argument.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, me and Garvey has said.
No, but hasn't Garvey said that Patrick Mahomes is the greatest American sportsman? Team.
After he gave a time frame, he said in the first 5 years.
Oh, and did say that?
Man, him come and said the first 5 years.
Well, even that, more to put Patrick Mahomes as the greatest.
No, I didn't agree with that statement.
And me like myself, Patrick is Mahomes is the greatest sportsman of all time.
No, man, he hasn't said that.
Eh?
He hasn't said that.
He
said he's on his way to become that. The greatest team sport player of all time. He said he's on his way.
How long Patrick Mahomes?
About 5. I think this is 50. This will be 6th year in NFL.
And him say after 5 years.
Yeah, him say in terms of 5 years, he's the best in America.
Also, when Michael was after 5 years, he wasn't this good. That's what he said.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna be the biggest man of all time.
And he said eventually he's on course to become the greatest of all. Yeah, man. He said he's gonna be the greatest team sport player in the history of sport.
So you believe that? That will never happen. You will never see that happen.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Agree with me, Orville.
It's hard for me to say that because I don't really understand NFL like that. So I wouldn't know how good is he
relative to
the other greats.
Him could have been the best player for the NFL for a decade. He can't surpass one of them, man.
Boy, you block your mind from that, my boss. You block your mind from that.
Probably even coming at the top 10.
I wouldn't go so far.
Yeah.
So I might think that. So big up.
All right, big up
I
MU.
hate that.
Yeah, man. All right, different topic. We appreciate it. Different topic from MU today.
Yeah, MU not talk about Cristiano Ronaldo today.
Wonderful.
All right, how we stay now?
Yeah, man. Hello.
Yeah, man. Good on.
Massive.
What going on?
Oh, this is.
I tune in to hear the debate, discussion between Garvey and Pioneer. Yeah. Because like about the killer, you know, I may be the goalie and I may be Gaza. I'm turning for you, the two of them got it. I'm only here one side of the thing, so I don't know. Tell me something, Zidane. Can't I lose 100 pounds?
If you lost 100 pounds?
Eh.
No.
Oh, to me, the big Alaba woman thinks I can't lose 100 pounds. I win though. Me tell you that.
Big performance last night. Massive. One of the best in CPL history.
Oh.
A century of 45 deliveries.
Oh, the CPL where the West Indies can make one World Cup. This and the top so-called top players are playing elsewhere, and and the B or C players still here, and somebody from that make 100. Okay.
No, all the best cricketers are here for the West Indies in that.
Okay, they are here. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then they are. Okay. I think I was just put him loose. Still, I never know someone to make. Yeah, because when your country not passionate about sports, you can't do good enough, and West Indies not so passionate them now do good enough sports and anything. You understand? So I think I was just put him loose. I don't know how to make. But it's not only in a cricket, and the CPL can't be the top league in the world. It's about what? About why that's it. The CPL, but the last T20 team league in the world. Some are done, sir. Not good, no sir. So man, I think I'll just put him low. I celebrated the man. I said the man don't just put him up. I never know. But so I don't know. I never know about that. So what else I know that? Interference of play in football. How that go? Because after a long time I thought about this, you know. I was watching a game against Fulham and City. You see? And although City are big side and thing, and they would have eventually might have won the game. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a side like Fulham, it not really helping them call them blatant call they go against them. A man in an outside position for City, a man take a shot and the man in the outside position walk him foot and the ball go.
Yeah, man, the outside man, they got it wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, man.
I felt like
because he was in the spot, the goalkeeper had to wait to see what he was doing before he had to react. And it was a dummy like, so then the goalkeeper took a while to react. So he was definitely interfering with play.
You know, a dummy like that happened already in a World Cup final 2002. When Rivaldo do it and Fatman scored.
Yeah, to throw off the defender.
To throw the defender.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, the man walk him foot, brother, and the ball go to the brother foot and go score. And the man them say he was that interfere with play. Big man, if he even drop down in front of the goalkeeper right at the 6-yard box, drop down in front of the goalkeeper, brother. I feel like interfere.
I think once he make any move, if he had stood still, then we could understand.
If he stood still, the ball would have lick up on him foot.
Yeah, man. I think he meant that.
You understand what I say? So that definitely did something, and like I say, you know, City would have probably go on and still win the game. You know? But a side like Fulham will come back and equalize, and it was 1-1. You never know what could happen. You understand what I say?
Yes.
And the man them, and that man, oh God, man. I tell you, it look away, brother. City don't need no help, you know. You understand? City don't need no help from the official, and the man them said that is not interference in play. They need to, you know, so I prefer the all-time rule. You understand? The only thing about it is that you are saying that if I'm under the corner flag, Zidane, they're offside and not interfere with
Here you go. So they want to protect that aspect of it. So if I'm in an outside position, but I'm nowhere close to the play, you don't want linesman to raise his flag.
Big man, come off of the field. If you're the corner flag and you're outside, we run off of the field.
No, you don't want me not interfere with any attack.
No, I understand the top. But what I'm saying, you can't move from one extreme to the next. Because where we are now with that, brother, that is an extreme thing, brother. The man there, the kind of flag, you know, one blow, but this, the man opening foot, brother, I know blow.
Yeah.
Don't want to look away, brother. You understand? But before I go now, then I am listening to the discussion between Pioneer and Gavi.
Well, we haven't heard from Gavi yet, you know.
I have privileged time to hear some of the discussion.
Yeah.
So no matter, yeah, good. And I'm saying to you that then, while I understand what Pioneer is saying, you see what you said a while ago, it kind of remind me of a play in a World Cup in West Indies, right? I think Marlon Samuels and Marlon Samuels and who again? Marlon Samuels and somebody who was hit some fours or some 6-4 or something like that, 4-6 or something like that. Remember the name, man?
Oh, Brathwaite.
Remember the name?
Carlos Brathwaite.
Carlos Brathwaite. You understand? Yeah. And we were saying who must give man at the match too or something like that. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and then I think somebody get ICC player of the year or something like that. You remember one?
Mm-hmm.
And not even man of the match. It's like a player done one World Cup, did that, and never get no MVP for the game. But when the World Cup done, I ain't get player for the tournament. Or something like that. Pioneer. I try to say, you know, that's right. That's right. Really can't apply that. It's like when you really sit down and think about it,
It can't. Both of them are sportsmen in a Baggio.
In America,
and they play sports, you know. So
Yeah,
one can be a greater sportsman than you in the country that. And then when you compare across sports now, me not in the conversation, but you are greater than you.
It kind of sort of weird.
It sounds bramble, my boss.
Because if you go outside of America, which what Pioneer is doing, and say the NFL is as a global reach, you are now including people outside of America.
But one man can be a greater club player than another man be a greater international player than that same person, you know. Because they are competing against the very best on two different stages. Michael John was not competing against the very best on the international stage. So the reason why we say him are the best sportsman of all time is because what he did in America, in an American sport.
In the fact that you can say the NBA have a global reach and you put in the global part of it to say that no, Michael Jordan is better because of the global reach. Check out the global reach. Because you're not talking about the global reach, you're talking about from the in America. But I love the example where him give with the dancehall thing still. You understand? Right. I would have used Sting and jazz and blues or so on. But again, it is the global reach that comes in. We're not talking about the global reach Pioneer, and we don't know. Well, are you in Pioneer still? So let us see. I'll give it door run if you are running, sir.
All right. We take a break. Craig, we're coming back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
The Jamaica Customs Agency and the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency are advising that as of September 1, 2023, air passengers to Jamaica must complete their Immigration Customs Passenger Declaration or C5 form online at enterjamaica.com. Air passengers, go electronic with C5. It's fast, safe, and convenient. For more details, you may contact the Jamaica Customs Agency at 876-922-5140 and the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency at 876-754-7422.
I feel for something nice to eat today. What should I get? Yes, that's it. Royal Court Restaurant, where the food is great at affordable prices with more things on the menu than you can imagine. There is something on the menu for everyone, and you can dine in or take it home to enjoy in the comfort of your own space. Royal Court Restaurant, 67 Reddills Road, open 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday, and 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call in your takeaway orders at 876-969-1972.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
Set the trend, set the trend.
The trend setting.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Boy, I have to laugh. I am getting a lot of credit on the Raheem Cornwall thing. A lot of people, I said, boy, Mr. Higgins, take your credit. Because we never did rate him. And we rate him now. So yeah, may I get some stripes. And I know that you all know that some people don't like when I'm getting stripes. But my stripe there. We no can't change that. Okay? Big up Cornwall. Big up Mr. Higgins. Big up Mr. Higgins. Yes, me I get my stripe. Nobody, we know who not gonna like when we get the stripe. I could just leave it right there. Who next do we have?
Hello, Garvey.
Yeah, me there, I know.
Yes, Garvey, man.
Garvey.
I tell us that my friends, your producer cut out my call and make some man feel like when they're running a bit.
Okay.
You know, I have to take time out of a very busy schedule to do this, Zidane. Because I already explained to you, so me in the middle of doing something, right?
Yeah.
So now you make some people feel like, say, yeah, they are run from nothing. Anyway, I'm not privy to listen to the radio right now. So just on the cause that while I'm waiting, me hear some make a reaction and feedback. First thing I want to say to MU, ignorant, your sporting ignorance does not excuse a man's greatness, yeah?
True.
Okay, cool. All right, next thing now, Zidane, I think you have done enough to kill Pioneer's theory about the local as compared to the international. And basically what you said is basically my very same thought. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think Pioneer has done himself a world of disservice by making that comparison. I think the music comparison is a very poor comparison. As I told him over the week. Very poor comparison.
Poor comparison about.
Very, very poor comparison. Come on, Pioneer. You really bring that to the radio?
Michael Jordan did not compete internationally.
Exactly.
No.
So when do international if enhancing greatness of a
Not
person?
one
Tell
thing.
me.
Not one thing he did internationally.
Nothing.
Nobody counts it. The Americans took a dream team to the Olympics and embarrassed some little no-name nation when they know not about basketball, really.
And why you go check Michael Jordan stats for the dream team? Nobody on that dream team had supernatural stats. You know why, Zidane? Because nobody was called upon to play supernaturally.
They just cruise through. They just cruise through.
They just average only 20 points a game and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No.
So Michael Jordan became one of the greatest sportsmen of all time based on what he did domestically.
No doubt about it.
In the same way Patrick Mahomes can.
No
So
doubt
he might
about
contradict himself.
But even if you take present players, Zidane, Patrick Mahomes is the reigning sportsman of the year in America over guys like Steph Curry and LeBron James.
And Kevin
So
Durant.
it's Kevin Durant. So is Pioneer telling me he can only be greater than these guys in America as well?
Are you prepared?
Tell me.
Are you prepared to debate Pioneer on this issue?
Any day, any time of the week, man. But more debunk one like a myth when put forward last week, Orville. Because I go now. I don't have much time. I didn't have a government institution.
Yes.
Last week he came on the radio and he said Chinese and Indians do not participate in gridiron football. Again, Pioneer, the sport is called gridiron football here.
Yes.
That's why it's not global. But let me say something to you, Orville. There's a 23-team league in Asia, of which 20 of those teams are based in India. In China, there's a 20-team league with a 12-team playoff that has been functionable for the last 12 seasons inside of China. So in these two countries, where him as a gridiron football is not played, there are over 40 teams functioning right now in a league that has survived for 10 years. When you finish Orville, just to make sure that me not few lies on the radar, I want you to Google the Chinese Gridiron League, and I want you to Google
but what the point Pioneer was making is that very few people of Chinese descent play the NFL.
No, but let me ask you this. Where you think the players in China come from? I can show the rosters. They are not Americans. Majority of them are Chinese, born and raised.
Yeah, but they don't make it to the NFL. Why?
No, but it no matter if they want to make it to the NFL. He said people in China are not familiar with Patrick Mahomes. I am saying to you, how did the popularity of American football get so high in China that they started their own leagues? It was by them watching American football players on TV.
All right, I hear you.
So Orville, where do we cut off this lunacy about globality?
I want both of you to debate this. That's how I'm want.
Well, you have to line it up for tomorrow because guess what, Orville?
No, man.
I'm in a government institution.
No.
We'll give you all more time, man.
We'll give you more time.
Yeah, no problem, man.
What
would be the mood, though?
That is exactly what I was about to ask.
Oh, NFL players do not qualify to be in the conversation for the greatest players of all time because it's not global.
We'll find the wording. Should NFL player be considered amongst the greatest sportsmen of all time?
I want to make sure to debunk that myth. Gridiron football.
No, man, no, we for debunk the myth, man.
No.
Between you and him.
In India and in China, Pioneer, get your facts right. Do not come on the radar and spill irresponsible information. Please, sir.
All right.
Big up here.
Leave it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Anybody else want to call me and big me up on the Rakim Cornwall thing and ensure that people can't sleep? Hello.
The legendary.
You want me?
Orville Higgins.
Oh, you regard me as a legend now. You know, people won't be able to sleep, right?
Cricket analyst, the guru.
Yeah, extraordinaire. Lord have mercy. It burns some man when I do with them something else. Lord have mercy, my God.
We need to carry the red carpet up back here.
Thank you very much. What about a statue on Haining Road, you think?
It's in Americans.
All right. Whether people lose sleep or not, when we get big up, we take the big up when we earn it, right?
When you earn it, my boss.
Yes.
Just like that. Big up yourself, man.
All right. So what make certain where you're going to send on a brambling, because although you're advocating for the statue, I'm coming at you.
No, brother. Correction, I get them.
Yeah. All right. Correction. Is how much medal we got in the World Championship again?
12.
12. So it was just one shot.
One shot.
Yeah, man. You're close. You're close. You're very close to one. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Right. Man. That Cornell argument was a non-starter from the beginning.
Yeah.
The man that you can't look out against a man because of his weight and not what he produces in his craft.
Simple.
Nonsensical.
Simple.
You understand? You see, when fools speak, they believe only fools listen. You understand what I'm saying?
Lord,
So, that was a non-starter, brother. That not come out of the starting. Just and the man, you saw the man dash on the back yesterday.
Yes, drop the mic.
Yep.
Drop it and say, yo, no more argument.
Hug up this.
Done, we do no.
I'm gonna ask me why the IPL not pick him. What that have to do with me? A West Indies me play. Me no respond. Hey, I am wondering why Andre Blake is not getting a European deal. I'm man also, but the very best keepers get European deal. So if you mean good big man, I don't know why I'm not get a European deal. And I will put other, but me know the best we have.
Yeah,
we have a pick among the best. We have been a business who else now recognize what him have.
Long time.
That's the thing, man.
Yeah, man. Zidane.
Yes.
You're bringing me come to pick fan today, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about the prospects now of Mr. Mason playing for Jamaica.
Mason.
Greenwood.
Greenwood, man.
You said Mason because of Andrew and first name, you know. Yes, I get it.
I think the chances are better now for us. Seeing that he's in this kind of problem. I'm not in the English team would call him right now. So it depends on him. It depends on what he's feeling and his mindset.
All right. No.
So now is that time for us to talk to him though.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Also, what you think about the what you would call them now, the antagonists or the feminists who will say that this young man's career should basically be cancelled.
No, the question for them is that what should he do? Shouldn't he not work because he allegedly beat up his girlfriend? The world can't work like that, my boss.
There's a campaign going on against the young man.
How would he pay his bills? How would he eat? How would he feed his family? So
I wonder what going on in the world, Zidane.
Even if they don't want him at their club, even if you can't want prevent the man from working and earning the boss because of one indiscretion.
We can't understand how the world around.
You know, some one of them people in them something they're perfect, and we're not condoning say if you beat up a woman, because man not supposed to fight women in the car. We work much stronger.
Exactly.
But one mistake or one bad judgment means say enough to earn and feed your family and live.
You want to cancel life. You want it's like them people and I want the man eat.
Well, I mean, one of them perfect and anybody nothing wrong in them life before.
Look like them the people born with some wings man them back, brother.
Good question. No wonder about them.
I can't believe it. Anywhere the man go, the people them like them just dead. I mean, I said, nobody will care.
You're not right, my boss. Not at all.
And I hear a call the other day, you know, and made reference to this female basketball player, you know.
Yes.
That presently still in the NBA, you know, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, a year nobody a claim and say she needs to go, you know.
The man has suffered enough, my boss. He has been out of football for over a year now, my boss.
And the thing is, when you look at it, the man is still with his girlfriend, brother.
Yeah.
It is a similar case to what happened to the USA football coach. The one that long-standing coach that they had, and after the World Cup, they brought up some allegations.
Yes.
That he had kicked his wife, when they were girlfriends, brother.
Yeah, hold the line. I remember. Hold the line. We don't move. We're coming back.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff says Red Bull driver Max Verstappen's all-time record of 10 consecutive wins is completely irrelevant. Verstappen's victory at Monza on Sunday means he surpasses Red Bull predecessor Sebastian Vettel's run of 9 straight victories in 2013 and accomplished something Mercedes did not during their period of dominating between 2014 and 2020. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, back with the correction.
You can't understand a man and his partner have a dispute when they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Then patch it up. They are now married with children, and you're able to dig that up, and a man losing job. If something happened much years, your spouse look past a long time, and a man losing job over that. Certain things just blew my mind today, and I can't understand how this world here operates.
Yes.
It leaves me confused. For real.
Indeed.
You understand? But, suffice it to say, I hope the youth, is able to, where is he now?
Gatafe, yes.
Right. I hope he can rebuild from there, find back,
United, unfortunately, because of all of them, was the most potential, of all the young players that they brought,
Right.
Like, technically.
Are we still pursuing it?
Yes.
And that is it now.
Yes.
I want the JFF now to seize the
Hamp it up
opportunity.
now, man.
And
England won't call him for now, Because they don't want the backlash,
England cannot, even if they wanted to, they cannot. Because the backlash is too great.
Too much bad publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I am saying now, Mr. Ricketts now and his
they can get Mikel Antonio and Bobby Reed and Gray and Liam Bailey to
Gray and those people to
help.
Well, join in. And trust me, things would even look much better. You understand? It would be another feather in Mr. Ricketts' cap. The president race will come up. But as me leave with this, Orville.
Yes.
Me hear some argument go on. Say me look for my calendar. I look for my calendar this morning and she say September and I say, it's a silly season.
Where's the silly season start?
Yeah, man.
More to come, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, correction. Cool. Big up.
Oh, this is Dwight Chateau, man, the best caller when it comes to listening and allowing each other to make their points. Hi, Dwight.
Hey, Orville, how you doing?
I'm in fine fettle.
I'm calling in to big you up on that Cornwall. Claim about Cornwall playing T20 cricket.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Why not?
Because some people are going to hate me more than how they hate me already.
All right, you said that the thing. No, I'm not getting to that.
Yeah, so when I get big up for anything
Orville,
on this,
Orville, I don't want to get into that.
I know you are getting into it. I mean,
Oh Lord, all right.
You don't have to respond.
No, tell me what I should do. You want me to talk to Zidane? Well,
all right, I take the big up. Take the big up. I've won the argument convincingly about Raheem Cornwall. I've fought a battle with the youth when enough man did give up on him. Enough man did think him shouldn't be playing. Whole heap of thing. I'm going to take my licks and grown, and in the end, as usual,
but you have to
I've been vindicated.
You have to make me know that this is not a fluke. What you see in Cornwall, why you think that he would do something like this?
What do you mean,
and he deserves a spot, and that he deserves a spot on the West.
I mean, I watched the man over the years, man. As I said, the man can be a brutal hitter of a cricket ball, and the man when him in the right thing, him is a mean bowler who can out people. That's no mystery. But everything we ask about Cornwall, everybody else know it too, you know. I mean, the ones we watched and follow cricket, because some don't. But it's just people now we're saying it no look good and him go drop down on a field. In other words, if Cornwall was weighing less and giving the same performance, nobody would have a problem. The people who have a problem with Cornwall and them cricketing ability, them have a problem with it.
Me a man come to me once on this Cornwall thing.
Yeah.
And him say, if you had 6 batting positions and you had 6 players like Cornwall, would you pick them on your cricket team?
You're asking me?
Yeah, you. Because the man put that to me once and I never did know how to respond.
If you have, what kind of team?
If you have a T20 team.
Would you pick 6 Cornwall?
And based on what you say Cornwall can do, would you put 6 Cornwall on your T20 team?
No.
Why not?
Why would I pick 6 Cornwall? Me want a man with Cornwall is averaging 20.
6 man who can bat like Cornwall. That's all I mean.
No, man.
Bat like Cornwall, huh?
Cornwall is averaging must 25 with the batter.
In T20?
Yeah.
That's not power for T20.
No, man. Me want 2 big bat. Me want 2
big bill. But you okay?
I want 2 mid-30s on an ideal team. I'm picking Cornwall for his all-round ability, not just for his batting.
No, but we are talking batting now because
no, man, he wouldn't be automatic.
What happened last time wasn't about his bowling.
I talk about me talking about Cornwall from long time. I keep mentioning that he's your leading bowler in 40. I've never discussed Cornwall purely as a batsman.
Yeah, but
in fact,
what happened last time.
Hey, man, that's when me talk some of my time, no, man. I've never discussed Cornwall based on just batting. So don't come tell me just about last night.
Because you'll pick poor and these people.
No, I'm saying my argument with Cornwall is even more about his bowling. But I'm saying, given his ability to lick with the ball in T20 cricket, that for me strengthens the case. He's a quality bowler among the best we have in regional cricket. And when it comes to liquid cricket ball, he is also among the best we have.
Okay, all right. So
over a short period of time.
Let's not say that you'd have 6 sides, but you'd have like maybe three guys who can do a Cornwall.
I would have Cornwall in the mix, my boss.
Okay.
Put it that way. If I'm thinking about a T20 squad, I may think about 120-man thing, Cornwall dying.
So you wouldn't be worried about what happened the other day in the game when them called upon him to run a sharp single and him couldn't do it.
I will accept his limitations.
Okay.
And no, so gentlemen, we are going to work around him limitations. We know what they are. So we're going to treat him as a special case.
Okay, so you basically saying you think the singles one would I get is overrated compared to what you give out as a batsman. I understand. I think singles are overrated with Cornwall. All right, cool, no problem. We can talk about something else, Arvin?
No, not yet.
Why not?
Because since you like how me allow you to talk, if you allow me to talk. Okay? Thank you very much. Now, tell me you're ready. Come in now, go talk while you're alone.
Hey, yo. Go on talk.
Thank you very much. Now, when Cornwall was batting with Myers the other day, and they said Myers wanted to get off strike, and because Cornwall wasn't able to take quick singles, and it was affecting the fluency of Myers. I was sarcastically saying, why we're talking about Myers getting singles? Singles are overrated. I was making that point because I wanted it to be emphasized that singles are not overrated. However, with Cornwall, we accept that he won't be able to take sharp singles. Hold on. The fact that me think singles are important. But here is a man who, because of his own physical makeup, he can't take sharp singles. But he does bring other dimensions to his art that I could find valuable. I don't know how you think you're scoring points, but what?
Orville, at no point in time in the conversation did we say singles are unnecessary and singles are not important.
All right.
See? We said that this thing where you're calling the team to take more singles than they need to and to reduce them that far.
You know we disagree.
Count is overrated, but you had think that it's overrated with Cornwall. Somebody
I never thought it was
pushing to push the next in the side.
Listen, my boss. I'm saying Cornwall, whether we like it or not, will not take sharp singles.
Okay, but if Cornwall is in the team, wouldn't the dot ball counts go up?
Depends on how long he bats.
Orville, but you wanting Cornwall in the team don't mean say you want him facing 3 balls. You want Cornwall face a good 25, 30 something balls, don't you?
I want Cornwall because of his ability to be an all-rounder.
How many balls on average you would want Cornwall to be facing?
It depends on how fast he's scoring.
Wouldn't the dot ball counts go up with Cornwall in the team?
Chances are. But you
asked
me a question, but you asked me, give me a chance to respond. And that means to you from day one. I am saying, with Cornwall in the team, chances are the dot ball percentages would go up, but the scoring rate would also go up.
Oh, beautiful. So we agreed. Singles are overrated.
Right,
and this thing about dot ball count is overrated.
No, here's what. You said something. Give me a chance.
Go on, talk.
With Cornwall, he is going to score so quickly, or he is going to get out. With other batsmen, they are not scoring quickly in many cases, and they are not getting out. My problem is when you're there accumulating that balls, and the scoring rate is not improving. With Cornwall, you're not going to get that.
Wait, stop. So you think the comparison is between somebody who takes singles and somebody who simply accumulates that balls and don't score any runs? You think that's a comparison? This singles are overrated is being placed in the context of...
All right, Mr. What I say? Yes, what you say? So...
No, man,
you're next argument.
You try to change up the argument.
You're next argument.
We're saying if you have a batsman that can score well and aggressively, and we didn't even put out numbers out there like a Chris Gayle figure. We're saying the call for the man to take more singles is overrated. You're now saying you would want a player in the team like Cornwall who scores fast, and you're willing to take the additional dot balls. That's what you're saying on the radio.
I'd want Chris Gayle in my team for the very same reasons as well. Chris Gayle does not take singles as quickly as Shea Hope or as Raymond Reefer. But I am prepared to take Chris Gayle over Raymond Reefer as a T20 batsman, even though he doesn't score, doesn't rotate the strike better.
Okay, so may I agree on this topic?
I am.
So we are fighting for years.
No, I'm not fighting.
We can call this. We can end this topic now. Orville and Dwight agree.
Wonderful.
All right, beautiful. Orville, thanks for the call. Tomorrow we'll talk about something else. But we don't want to actually something else about the 18 to South Africa, but we'll talk about that next year.
All right, sir. Big up. The team has been selected already?
No. I mean the tour itself.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Big up, Chateau.
No problem.
All right, we take the break. Yeah, man, we take the break and we come back.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. Running, walking, trekking. Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45. Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
I feel for something nice to eat today. What should I get? Yes, that's it. Royal Court Restaurant, where the food is great at affordable prices with more things on the menu than you can imagine. There is something on the menu for everyone, and you can dine in or take it home to enjoy in the comfort of your own space. Royal Court Restaurant, 67 Red Hills Road, open 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday and 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call in your takeaway orders at 876-969-1972.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Who's there now? Hello.
Hello. All right, let me give you an example of what I'm trying to say to my friend Dwight. Good call. I believe that great fielding is important. Can't be overrated. So you must be a good fieldsman. And you must have the ability to run out people and them something. Courtney Walsh was notoriously average as a fieldsman. Can't even return the ball from the outfield, and it was not going to run out nobody. I don't think I've ever seen Courtney running out anybody. I couldn't have been too often. And Courtney can't bat to save him life. Can hold up an end for a little bit. So we know his shortcomings. But he brings value in other ways. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't want 11 Courtney Walsh type on the field. How much games would we win like that with the feeling? But you know what he brings otherwise. So you know, so when the ball got to Walsh, much in the same way where the ball got to Cornwall, him not gonna run you out. That gonna be one. I mean, what Cornwall is worse. I give you that. But Cornwall is the better catcher. So once the ball get a Cornwall, I'm more likely to catch it. What? So to say that, boy, I mean, I want 11 Cody on my feet. How is that? Saying that meeting, feeling not overrated in cricket, my boss. Singles not overrated either. We have to rehash that. Singles occur at maybe 30-40% of your team's total. Now, how can what makes up 30-40% of your team total be overrated? Now, as I've tried to explain to the white, a single may be overrated. Singular. One dege single run. But if you find out that singles make up 25% of your team total, then how can you say that block of runs is overrated? How can that make sense? If you make 160, you might make 120 in boundaries and 40 in singles. How is that? Is that 40 overrated? It was a stupid argument to begin with, and it's a stupid argument now. The argument is singles as a plural can't be overrated in cricket. All right, next call. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Little lad here.
Little lad, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Zidane. Now try look into the Pioneer call earlier on, right?
Yes.
And now try sieve it out and see if it makes sense to me.
Yeah, go again. You're saying what?
Now try sieve it out and see if it can make sense to me.
Yes.
All right. Suppose we just make a survey, do a survey in America. Just America alone, right?
Yes.
And ask a question about well, if
if and when you reach that stage, right? Mm-hmm.
You're going in and out, you know.
You hear me now?
Yeah, man. Stay right there.
Yeah, man. I say if and when Patrick Mahomes reach to that level, to can compare to Michael, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you ask the Americans only, who would you think they would say with that?
It depends on what he would have achieved during that period.
Yeah, man.
They wouldn't be reluctant to say.
If you can compare, if you can compare to Michael,
they will compare it if they think he has achieved what he needs to achieve.
Yeah. So I ask, who would you think? Is it possible that the Americans?
Yes. If he becomes great enough, they will tell you that they think he's the greatest American athlete ever.
All right. Stick right there. Stay right there now. The same Patrick Mahomes we can compare to Michael Jordan. Take that debate outside of America now. Who do you think the other rest of the world would say?
They don't know much. The rest of the world not gonna know a lot about Patrick Mahomes as much as
exactly. I think that is the point that Pioneer.
No, man, that's not. No, boss. That's not the point Pioneer is making. He's not talking about what people know, my boss.
Well, no, but that is what Pioneer is saying. More people outside of the United States not really familiarized with the sport of in football. Mm-hmm. But they're more familiarized with NFL, with NBA because it's more global.
No, but Pioneer will tell you that. People. No, my boss, man. But Pioneer will tell you that on stone, Usain Bolt is the greatest sportsman of all time. And if he would think so, even if he's an American, even though a lot of people in America might not know Usain Bolt, they would know more NFL players than Usain Bolt.
No, but more people outside of the United States.
No, but it doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter who.
More people outside of Jamaica.
No, man, Pioneer is not going by what people. No, Pioneer is not going by what people know, you know.
No, but he's going by the world view the sport.
No, he's not going by what people know. He's going about participation.
Yeah, I might say more people participate in track and field than who participate.
Yeah, but you keep saying he's who people know. I'm telling that he's not using who people know, my boss, because the Super Bowl is big in the world, you know, my boss. Super Bowl weekend, most household in the world are what Super Bowl, you know. It's one of the most.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's one of the most viewed sporting events in the world. So a lot of people know Patrick Mahomes. So he's not going by what people know. He's going about participation globally. So you have it wrong, my boss. You're not understanding what Pioneer is saying.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, go and Google it, man. Super Bowl is watched by millions across the world in different countries.
No, all right. But Zidane, why would you think that people in the United States would think Patrick Mahomes is a better sportsman than
because they understand because they understand NFL, so they know how to
outside. Yeah, but outside of the United States, more people than Michael Jordan.
Because they follow basketball more.
But I think that is what
that is not the point that Pioneer is making. Pioneer is saying that there's not enough global participation, so he's not going to consider an NFL player. That is exactly what Pioneer is saying.
Okay, well, me have it wrong then.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
man. All right, big lad.
I hear Pioneer a little bit more clearly upon this. Somebody have not going to try paraphrase.
Yeah, I want to hear the debate between himself and Garvey. Should the NFL player be considered amongst the greatest sportsmen of all time?
We can do it for Friday.
We could. So we give them time to prepare.
Yeah, the two of them number.
Yeah.
All right. So between the three on the workout and more.
Yeah.
So me with us moderate the day. So you set it.
Yes, indeed. All right, listen, lad. Big up yourself. All right. Who is next? Craig. Hello. They gone. All right, the numbers are 876-98. Let me go slow. 876-968-8117. That's 876-968-8117. Call through right now and let your voice be heard. So the people, especially the ones who complain that they can't get through, this is your time. So if you call right now, you get on right through to us. 876-968-8117. All right, so call through now.
Anybody else want to call and big me up about the Cornwall thing? Yeah. This is but do so at your own risk, though. You'll be hated.
All right, let's say this person is calling to big you up. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
My time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ancient light of learning.
Oh, Molly,
what you say, sir, Molly?
Orville and Zidane, what going on, man?
Yeah, man, we are here.
Listen, I want to touch on quickly on like a topic here.
Mm-hmm.
What is anyone you can answer? What is your take on sportsmen or women who have, who are Jamaicans, probably playing their trade overseas, at some point in time, giving back to their sport in Jamaica?
What do we think about it?
Yeah. Do you think that it is something that, should be looked at as, I mean, every individual it would be different, and their values or their priorities would be different. But in terms of just giving back to your sport back home, investing in any way, shape and form.
Well, I would
Go
praise
ahead.
somebody who gives back, but I don't condemn anybody who doesn't.
You wouldn't condemn anybody.
No.
Boy, I was watching the sport news last night, and I saw what's our diver, Yona Knight Wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah, man. and
Oh,
he
there's
was
no
having-
springboard. You can't
Yes.
train.
Yes.
Yes, when it
And
comes
I
to
thought
Jamaica.
that was very commendable, I mean, he just started representing us a few years ago,
Yes.
and to be back in Jamaica, I didn't hear about him before he started representing us in the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
and he's back home, giving back in some way with his camp and whatever he's doing.
Yes.
And my mind ran immediately on Patrick Ewing. And I was thinking about it, Orville and Zidane. I'm a big Knicks fan because of Patrick Ewing. Huge Knicks fan.
Yes.
But I want to stand corrected on this one. I hope somebody can call one of the basketball officials and tell me that, I might be wrong, but I can't recall ever hearing Patrick Ewing giving back in any way, shape, and form to basketball in Jamaica.
Right. I don't want.
Yeah, because I remember vaguely a few years ago, there were some things involving Patrick Ewing giving
He
back.
came down with the Georgetown team, man, for the Montego Bay Classic. Because he's coaching Georgetown team now.
Yeah.
But I don't recall hearing it, and I like I said, I am not saying he has not done so.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But sometimes these sportsmen, they do it quietly, because you'd be surprised to hear how many things that you see in both sporting event and teams that he contributes to all them going forward, But it's not highlighted.
Yeah, man. And I just want to be, like I said, I would love for somebody to tell me that is not the case, because again, huge Patrick Ewing fan, huge Knicks fan.
What age did Patrick leave Jamaica?
13. 13.
So I like one of them Jamaican connection who never have no yard in blood. Yeah.
There you go. And I remember reading an article some time ago that in 1985, actually, he came back to Jamaica. He was invited, by the way, by the government officials to celebrate the anniversary, the independence in 1985, because his birthday actually falls on that day.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, he was a rookie going into the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And he was expected to take the NBA by storm. And I mean, he was greeted by government officials at the airport. The Honorable Ed Bartlett was there at the time, the article said. And, he was taken all over the island and he was treated like royalty. And he was just a rookie about to enter into the NBA with the Knicks. And I recall in the article, he was asked about giving back to the island. And he said at the time that, if it is not in his best interest, he's not going to do it. He said he didn't feel obligated to make donations to the country, even though he's proud to be a Jamaican, but he can't give away what he doesn't have. That's I'm quoting from the article.
Yes. An article quoting Ewing himself?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
And this was said how many years ago?
85.
85. Then was a young boy.
I would understand he's a rookie going into the NBA. But after such a successful career, and now in coaching, I cannot say, definitively that he doesn't or hasn't, but I cannot recall hearing him giving back to basketball in any way, shape, and form. And I'm not talking about handout and stuff. I'm talking about, these camps and, something for the development of the sport.
Well, like I said, maybe him doing it and it down low. So I'm sure between now and 4 o'clock, somebody might later on in the week. Some of them I call and say.
And
Because
why,
vaguely I've heard him name from time to time
being mentioned.
I can't remember anything definitive.
Yeah.
But I don't want say yeah or nay on the matter.
Yeah, man, and that's why I use in this forum, because I know persons out there who would definitely know.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not chastising him, but it just dawned on me, because of the Unite wisdom thing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it and I said, boy, I can't recall. So, like I said, I stand corrected on that one.
All right, cool. Sir Malik.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Maybe some of the people who follow basketball. Maybe Dr. Mark Brumfield would have an idea. Yeah, would have an idea. All right.
Has Patrick contributed?
Yeah.
Has Lennox Lewis contributed? Lennox, a former heavyweight champion with Jamaican roots.
Yeah.
Has Donovan Bailey contributed as a Jamaican we run for Canada?
What's our former coach name? He used to play for Liverpool. John Barnes.
Has
He left
John
at
Barnes
13.
He
Yeah.
left at the age of
I haven't heard him contributing anything.
You know, so
but we know say Rhyme Sterling does a lot.
And maybe these people may call
do it
make them contribution, but them do it on a down low, isn't it? So
yeah, because one day I was at a football game and I questioned both him used to attend a lot of Premier League games. I don't know if him do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I asked some question and they said, yes, he does a lot, but he doesn't.
You know about it.
Somebody from the club who's in administration said, yeah, man, he does
Good
help.
things.
Yeah.
Well, I know only the man them will live afar, you know. You have some Jamaicans who will live here and who make it bigger and not contribute back to them. Look, well,
that is true.
High school, you know,
Yeah.
and them local club, you know. Me know several, me know several Jamaicans who have made it big out of sports.
Yeah.
We never give back nothing to their high school
yet.
And them club and them something. God, you know, old people that say God bless what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just the Jamaicans who live abroad. Some of them see money will live here and make it. Them not ask them high school. What them ever do for you? Not much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take a break. We'll be back for the final hour.
Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick up viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and can make you sick.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sanya? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? Not clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndom Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. So we go back to the phone lines.
Or is it music now?
Oh, yes, music. Yeah. Music, sorry about that. Brought here by THANKN Paints for people who dream in color. And this one is from Worcester. Richard Stevens. All right, Richard Stevens track. We'll tell you the name after the song.
All right.
Come down, Father. I don't care what some people say. Yes, I know that they've lost their way. I'll never lose my faith in my Redeemer, 'cause only a fool says his heart. There is no 'cause I know there is a God. Only a fool say in his heart, there is no God, 'cause I know there is a God. Oh yes, cause through my trials and my tribulations, through my worries and my adoration, I keep the faith and I'm standing, holding on, yeah. They're wondering how I can't be defeated, cause Jah bless me with the strength that I needed. As long as I live, I'll be protected, cause only a fool say in his heart, there is no God, 'cause I know there is a God. Only a fool say in his heart, there is no God, 'cause I know there is a God. Some people say that they couldn't take it. Some people say that they wouldn't make it. But I know that I'm not alone. No. Sleepless nights and confusing days. Still I know just who to praise. Cause even when I'm crying, I know my God is there. A fool said in his heart, there is no God, 'cause I know there is a God. Only a fool.
Richard Stevens, brought to you only a food, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. All right, we'll go straight back to the phone line. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, man. First time caller.
First time caller.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
Glad to hear from you.
Yeah, man. And I used to go Petersfield primary, you know. You're big enough down Petersfield all the while.
That is Antonio Watson's alma mater.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I used to go down there, man. And cricket was the game for us till until about later I start play football. So just to support your thing where you usually say about the football and the cricket thing.
Yeah, man. Cricket was more
Yeah, man. Down
popular.
the river we go on cricket, man. When I used to go down and play no football later. Only when World Cup come around we play football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now support your argument to again me about Cornwall. I think him have a case, you know, him should have sued them for discrimination.
Hold on, my boss. You're bigging me up about Cornwall? You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I better do that. I left cricket and make a money.
No, man. I mean, talk about Cornwall, but don't give me no credit for it, my boss. Don't give me no credit for standing up because people will get upset and can't sleep.
Oh, man. A long time I listening, you know, and when they say certain things, you know, to disagree, but with them things, I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, I remember going to Sabina just to watch Cornwall. You know, one of them T20 thing there. And I tell you, when the guy come up, man, and everybody was looking for us to Cornwall.
Yeah.
I know him not playing for us, but everybody else was looking forward for the man performance.
Yeah, man. Very
and
exciting.
I can't see how if a man can do him thing, if a man 10 foot and 380 pounds, what does that have to do with it?
I don't know.
You know, put him on a special flight by himself, man, I put him in a crate. Yeah, man. So, I agree with you, brother. And if them keep on keeping him out of the thing, I think him have a good case.
No, man, him can't
After him
sue.
cricket career.
I don't like
Sue them.
Why am I going to sue them, say? You can't force them to pick him, you know?
No, man, but if you're not picking me based upon this script, right now, you know.
No, but remember
I don't
then.
really like them, you know. I'll tell something to you.
No, man, hold on. They haven't told you that because them pick him in test cricket, you know, remember?
Yeah, but based upon what I'm hearing both in the media and a lot of people saying that the reason why them not pick him is because I have weight issue and all of that.
No, but the West Indies board will tell you we have picked him for test cricket.
Yeah.
Which is I mean the longest format and the format where, you know, so they couldn't successfully be sued for discrimination.
Not at all.
Yeah, well, we keep on doing that, and that's one of the main reasons why we're not going anywhere, you know. Because we keep on finding some reasons to leave out some potential players, both in West Indies and Jamaica football. And we're not going away because we keep on finding some reasons to keep down some people, and we have some people where we keep it out when they're going away. They just go from one test and one series to the next. And you have to wonder more time, how the man gets so much chance, and how the little youth they can get a chance, you know?
Yeah.
But are we that?
Yes.
Are we that, brother?
All right.
So, Next thing,
Mm-hmm.
with Zidane and the brother, bit of a pioneer, where him name.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about the NFL player
Yes.
and the basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with him, you know. It might sound away, but I agree with him because you might be the greatest jacks player in Jamaica, but Jamaica play jacks and nobody else not play jacks. So you'll be the sportsman everybody know in Jamaica because you play jacks. You understand? And next man will play football, but football is not that popular. But you tell him go England, go do him thing, and him go Alba, go do him thing. And he's noted more than you as a jacks player where you play that Jamaica.
So
Jamaica favorite sportsman called jacks to play.
No, sir.
Yeah, man. NFL.
I can. Both of us play sport.
Yeah, then
you hold on. You believe that based on what I do in my sport, I am greater than you, relative to what you did in your sport. That is one argument.
Yeah.
But then when they say, who are the greatest sportsmen of all time?
All right. So what are the
Hold on, man. The one that you think is a greater sportsman generally is no not in that conversation. But I am. That can't make no sense, man.
No, man. I now go to the extreme of saying where I never said the man in a conversation, you know. I now go to
that's the problem I'm having with Pioneer. I think he's contradicting himself.
I now go to that. But if you're comparing both sports, if you're comparing both sports, Michael Jordan has more global effect than what this guy has. But in my own, good. And all right with me.
Well, then there's some different argument doing now. Then
but
they obviously
if reason on that basis, good.
No, but then they obviously know boss that Michael Jordan is more global than Patrick Mahomes because basketball is more watched and played all across the globe than NFL.
And matter of fact, Michael Jordan effect that he had, that a lot of people started playing basketball. A lot of people never really watch basketball.
No, man, I agree.
Michael Jordan
yes, I agree.
Yeah. But Macomb now bring nobody to the table. You know, get on the people that Jamaica don't go through no ball because of Patrick Mahomes.
All right, my boss.
Not true.
I know what you mean. I wouldn't say nobody, you wouldn't get anybody, but I see the point. Michael Jordan, in terms of impacting this sport in America, is probably the biggest.
Man, America and the world, man. And to be honest, you know, when I say Michael Jordan not play against nobody, you know, the international thing, I don't really agree with you on that, Zidane.
No, man, we don't rate Michael Jordan as a sportsman because of what he did at the Olympic game. No. Let me ask you. So Pioneer was trying to be slick, my boss, with that argument.
No, man, you have Pioneer thing and you have Pioneer thing, you know. You are Pioneer and the boss have a thing with Pioneer and try to prove a point.
But let me ask you, you rate Michael Jordan because of what he did at the Olympic?
Because of what he did at the Olympics?
Yes.
No, you see, when you put it down, put it down here.
Dear, you
because
go.
the Olympic team, the team that went to the Olympics also changed the sport, you know. Where them actually, remember they changed the rule after that, you know. Because of the dream team, you know. When America brought the dream team to the Olympics, you know, the Olympic committee changed the rule, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of that, you know. Because that would have made America have a dominance over all Olympics in the future if they never changed the rule.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
So when Michael Jordan went through, and remember the team they were playing time, it was Lithuania, Croatia, Russia, Canada, France, Germany. I don't think they alone them play against them.
Yeah.
Right. So, but because of the global effect of basketball at the time, it never did like no.
Yes.
Yeah. And when Michael went to the Olympics, you know, it was also a wicked domino effect, you know.
I agree.
Because everybody tune in over the world to watch the dream team, you know.
Yes, correct.
Not only watch Jordan, but the dream team.
The dream team as an award.
Yeah, that team they could have played anything and win.
Yeah. All right, new caller. Call us again, man.
What do we call you?
Well, I don't know. To me, the Liverpool fan, I want to tell you that last before we go, you know.
No, we have man we call himself Liverpool.
You look good so far this season, though. Surprising to me, but you look really good.
All right.
No 2 ways about
it. So I'm to the word, clap. That gone already?
No, there's nobody call clap. Call clap.
All right. So
we are calling the clap. All right, clap.
Yeah, man, we take a clap, man.
I big up yourself,
hey,
clap.
Me could have tell you Westmoreland you call. The Westmoreland caller them tend for intelligent more than the rest of callers.
brother.
Nobody set up the man.
One minute. Where you go? Up Petersfield, you go?
I went to Petersville, not Field.
Oh, Petersville.
Near White.
Okay. Well, I'm still Westman still.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, club.
Man is a big school, but we end up going step still.
Yeah, man.
All right, my boss. Call more
All
regular.
right, bless-
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
All right,
man, bless
chap.
up, man.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
up.
man. See you.
We'll take another break. We're coming back.
The Jamaica Customs Agency and the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency are advising that as of September 1, 2023, air passengers to Jamaica must complete their Immigration Customs Passenger Declaration or C5 form online at enterjamaica.com. Air passengers, go electronic with C5. It's fast, safe, and convenient. For more details, you may contact the Jamaica Customs Agency at 876-922-5140 and the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency at 876-754-7422.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Peter from Maypen. Good afternoon.
Hi, Peter.
Yeah, David. One of David after long.
Yeah, man, we are here.
Long time I not touch your show, but I don't know.
Oh, it's teacher.
To the holiday in New York. A teacher from Maypen.
Yeah, man, teacher. Yes.
We thought we saw Peter. All right.
To the holiday, what they call it? Labor Day, so we get some time. So you know me have to show up for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I have a proposal for you, but I got introduce it to you now, and then afterwards we can talk of the year.
Yes.
A financial proposal for you too.
Yes.
The other day, your main competitor in the local thing, the Oral Tracy. You have a thing on New York, so I'm running. And you know, I'm going to idea just to support. I mean, I never call in show, I never be part of the thing. I feel me show this year.
Yes.
But Joe, Jamaican come through with support. I'm going to show. I'm look point to yo. You never do not like that in a New York, it's and Zidane.
I have had a link up in Florida before, but that was not under the KLS banner. Yeah, man.
For financial gain, I just link up as bridging.
No, man, food to eat, man. It was called the Orville
right.
link up in Florida.
All right, me I go on a proposal to do something in New York, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about sharing it and thing. Me write a proposal and give it to now later. We'll talk about it. If it's a no, it's a no. It's a yes, it's a yes. I'm see some things with Tracy thing where my sister you can improve and we can make a big money.
Okay, great.
All right, I could talk when you want to know.
Yeah, man. All right. So, I the same thing, you know, this youth on Demo, they say my cricket guru.
Demo Righteous Sims, man.
Yeah, man. But me match him down for one debate over sports fringe.
I saw it, man.
Them debate?
Yeah, man. But me never, a long time I do debate and I could have improved. Because me take Lara side and he take 10 look. Me like him, man.
Who were the judges?
We have some external judges and some guys in the sports fringe.
Is calling thing or there was a set panel of judges?
No, man, a set thing, man, official thing, man. We set out some time and you have rebuttal and thing.
Yeah.
But so, him say my cricket guru and in take me lightly.
Yeah.
You know, can we do some debate in high school from St. Mary, you know.
You take it lightly and eating food.
Eating food, Zidane. And then, if you tune out, watch when you mash up Vinny on the basketball and on the same thing, you know. Learn from you know.
Yes.
Because no people are going to credit in Orville and Zidane. But we have to, when you're good at this, I mean, I go with credit.
No, don't do that. No, don't give me any credit, my boss. People will call and you know it, go
Yeah,
man.
now go in your credit, man, and then I learn. Because this is Zidane now, when you come and mash up Vinny now. Vinny have a thing written down in our.
Yeah.
Vinny have, Zidane have the spontaneity thing there.
Yes.
That's what the more of fun. We don't have to look on paper and
Yes.
know the content. So, yeah, on the moment thing. So, when we do the thing now, me and him are reason about Liverpool and I'm a good virgin of the man. Liverpool and Madrid. Me and Madrid man, I'm a Liverpool man. We match him down unofficially in that. You know what I mean? So, right now, me I go touch that with the Real Madrid for this season. Because he must say, basically, Real Madrid don't have a chance of winning the La Liga. Well, if I'm incorrect, that was his argument. What I'm getting from what he was saying.
Why would he say such a thing?
I think I'm saying it was going to be a cakewalk for Madrid. No, let me rephrase that. I'm saying it's going to be a cakewalk for my team Madrid in the La Liga, and he's disputing it. So I'm saying my reason for that, even though it's my team, my sentiment is Ancelotti is leaving regardless, and he don't prove himself in Europe. So I think, I may be wrong, he's going to focus on winning the league, and everything will be centered around winning the league. And I'm watching La Liga for a lot of years, from when the real Ronaldo was down here. I don't care who I'm vexed. The real Ronaldo from 2003.
Yeah.
And Zidane and them man. So I see the quality of the league right now, it has dropped significantly. At one point, La Liga was way ahead of EPL. EPL league overall now way ahead of La Liga.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that we don't know.
I agree.
If they take out Barca and Madrid, that's it.
Yeah, man. EPL ahead for me as well now.
Okay. So based on that now, I don't see any real threats down there to stop Madrid. The teams down there, brother, when you look at some team in Cadiz, and Almeria and some team.
Yeah, but wouldn't there be a cakewalk for Barcelona as well? Or you don't think the Barcelona team? And
maybe
I remember they are the defending champions. So maybe he's coming from that standpoint. That he
good
think,
argument, but good argument, but I'm looking at it from a coaching perspective, and he wants to go to that bang by proving himself in the domestic competition. So the coach is going to organize everything in
but him can't impact what Barcelona does, Remember, say he only played 2 games against Barcelona of 38. So if Barcelona is brilliant, there's no cakewalk. So I think you're arguing. I think
one game so far, and Barcelona defense. Watch idiot Villarreal. Sorry, I don't know how you use the term idiot. Watch no good Villarreal push some goal upon even though Barcelona.
Oh, so you're thinking that Barcelona will drop off significantly this season?
Defense are that special.
Okay, so you're thinking Madrid will be almost perfect when Barcelona will not be as good. So that's why I get the cakewalk.
Definitely, then we get the great ball. We never want. Sorry for the Liverpool fans. Them we never want to play no Thursday ball game. Of Zidane.
Yes.
Want to come Madrid complete.
You're talking about English midfielder.
Jude
Bellingham. Yes.
5 goal man gone from 4 games.
Yes. Impressive start.
Madrid mash up this one. If me wrong, me just say me wrong. Me not try argue around like shot on them man. Please, whatever. If me wrong, and if me right, me right.
All right. Cool teacher.
I'm going to put a proposal I make you know what I deal with.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. We're back online.
Driver.
Don't stop at all, man.
Yeah. Now I'm stop with Zidane, man. Zidane. How many more go?
Where?
We have a rushing by Zidane,
Sometimes you're rushing by me too.
Well, and I'm going to not too much for this guy. You look at basketball. Zidane being a basketball, man, I started me about the Jamaica Classic that Patrick Ewing take part in every year, except for the COVID time. Here in Montreal.
But we were both saying vaguely we can remember Patrick Ewing being involved in some.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. He come there every year, and they do some coaching clinic in some of the hotels that they stay and so.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
So that's why I call. I don't have much time to, but
yeah, man.
Yes, I've been a part of the transition team. I take them around, so actually I don't know that much. You get me? But yeah, he does. However small it is, yeah, he does.
Yeah, man.
He takes down the team at Georgetown University as his team. and we have FXU, LSU, and many others from across.
Yeah, man.
America.
If he takes part in coaching clinic, man, and
Man,
help with improving coaching, that is giving back, man.
Yeah, man. Some of us call for clarifiers.
Yes.
I can't. But Zidane, you don't love basketball, you love NBA. You should know that. I remember calling Orville and asking him to be coming down. You remember Orville? One of the years?
Yes, I remember.
I did ask him if he was coming down for the thing. But yeah, he does. I think November is between October, November. So I'm not sure what's going on for this year. But I'm sure that they come down.
Yeah, man. Also, that you're right, man. They came back in 2021 because it was out in COVID.
Yeah. Well, they weren't here 2020. They weren't here.
No, man.
So I better start to clarify, all right?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool drive.
All right, drive.
Wait, I have to run. I got to run.
Yeah, man. Big up. All right. Bull. Gone. Hello, Bull.
The great Bull.
That's on at the line. They drop. Call us back, Bull. All right, let's try another line. Hello.
Oh,
you're on. Okay.
Yeah, big up, man. Them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never check in all day. Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Give your thoughts on the Sunday game, now, please.
Better team one, as I told you before the game. At home.
Better team one.
Yeah, man.
I think the injuries to the centre back then define the game.
You think so?
Yeah. Arsenal is a proper team, Manchester United has been struggling to win for the past 10 years away.
Yeah.
Now, when you're gone down, let's look at it, Manchester United's first choice centre half would be Varane, Martinez, Lindelof, and Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw, if Varane and Martinez is injured, and Luke Shaw go play centre back and somebody else.
Let's stick to the ones who were available yesterday.
Yes, I'm just saying. So, Man is down to their 5th and 6th choice centre half for the last 10, 15 minutes of the game. When we see 8 minutes gone up, I say we're in trouble, But on the day, still overall, the better team won. But I think if Varane and not Varane, if Lindelof and Martinez out there.
But Lindelof wasn't injured. Lindelof's change was tactical.
No, man, Lindelof was sick. See, man, rubbing chest.
Sick him around chest. Baby.
He was sick.
Some baby thing on that, But did any of the defenders make any glaring errors?
No, I'm just alright. So we have to look at the game from a tactical standpoint.
No. The goal that won the game for Arsenal. Would you say Maguire or Evans made a glaring error?
So let's talk about the game from a tactical standpoint.
Lord have mercy. You said the reason why you lose. Listen up, man. The game was 1-1 right until close to the end of the game, And you're saying the reason why you lose the game in the end is because you lost your 2 centre halves. Mm-hmm. And I'm asking you, did you see any glaring errors from Maguire or Evans that cost you the goals?
I saw a change in how we play.
Huh?
I saw a change in how we play.
Didn't try hold out to get the point?
Right throughout the game.
Remember your arm?
Now you're going to listen now, you just want to talk. Remember you just want to talk, you kind of talk. You ask me a question, I'm answering.
All right, let me hear you.
Okay. So when the 2 centre halves came onto the football field, you realize Onana started to kick the ball long. We started push up and kick long.
Mm-hmm.
So all ability that we had in the first half, because I think Tenag was playing for a trap. That I remind you.
Mm-hmm.
I weren't going forward, blistering, running at Arsenal. Our ability to keep the ball with 2 centre halves who can control the ball and move the ball around, that gone. So we started to keep the ball long. We weren't winning the balls up top, and then because of a lack of pace with Maguire and Johnny Evans, we had to sit deep now in our low block.
Well, I thought.
Now listen, let me finish, my big man. Now we now go hold on in our low block against Arsenal at home. So that's why I say when the 8 minutes come up, we know so we're not trouble because we now go hold on anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the defenders, them two coming on the field from a tactical standpoint, change the game and push it more in the Arsenal.
I don't agree that it is significant. And let me tell you why. Because a lot of time during the game, with the defenders, Lindelof and Martinez, United was sitting deep in our low block. Yes, you possess the ball better in the defense when they were on the field, but I don't think that it was significant ball. And I saw Onana playing quite a few long balls in that first half when those two was on the field and they gave them away. So I don't think it was significant.
I'm
so
talking from the kicker. When I played 0 no ball from the
yeah,
kicker.
but he eventually went long quite a number of times when those two were on the field.
Because when those two are on the field, the attackers
Yeah,
from
yeah, but Bull,
that is what why Onana was hitting the
a
ball.
lot of moments during the game.
Yeah.
No, but think you're trying to find excuse, but
I'm not finding any excuses. I said you better team on the day.
Hold on, we're coming back. We're coming back.
This is your television and radio preacher, Bishop Dr. G.J. Cooper, asking you to join me on KLAS Omega Radio 89.1, 89.9 every Sunday at 6 p.m. for revival time. Enjoy 60 minutes of old-fashioned, Holy Ghost anointed, yoke-destroying, burden removing, praise, celebration.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolios. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, one of the best sports programs on radio. The Scoreboard features informative, investigative, and hard-hitting sports discussions with top-quality guests. Join us 5 to 6 p.m. with our A-list hosts as we inform and entertain. That's The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, 5 to 6 p.m. This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Bull, yeah.
All right, so my next point on football, as I told you that once the transfer window was shut, then I'll be able to give you my top four.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm going Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man U. In that order.
Okay.
Orville.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Man, you might squeeze in based on that first part based on default.
Based on what?
Default. There's nobody there that is better. Chelsea.
I want to side now blue and white and everything. Watch out for that side there.
Tottenham?
No, man. Brighton, man. That side there. They look. I like how them look. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think the squad is deep enough though for the long.
Yeah, and them have.
But what about Tottenham?
Them attacking. Tottenham have the same problem. Any injury to Tottenham midfield, then dead.
Yeah, but there's a strong start from them as well.
Yeah, and then buy some young players who can then buy a little youth from Tottenham.
Madison, why Man never signed Madison over the Chelsea player?
Madison is a pure number 10, and 10 I look at 8. I look at 8.5. So he's looking for someone who. Madison is a pure number 10, like that's a roaming number 10.
What you call
that is like buying Bruno.
What you call 8.5?
So 8.5 is like a hybrid between an attacking midfielder and a back.
Hey, now brother, give you some new definition or something. Yeah, but I want you to say about forward again. When did you call it forward?
All right. Let me explain to you. So in midfield, sometimes you use it to what you call.
No man, I know exactly what you say.
Yeah, man. I
just never heard the term.
Yeah.
8.5.
Yeah, so it's like a 8.5.
All right, I hear it.
Midway between a 8.5. We don't know where them guys are 8.5.
Yeah, man. But
like a hybrid between attacking.
Yeah, and it makes sense, since he has Bruno and also Ericsson. Yeah.
Hey,
so Ericsson was at 10.
Me want to go and like me bright and understand football. So I really should not ask you about 8.5 because it might look like me don't know football.
I test the knowledge, man.
Me really want. No, me never hear about 8.5 before, sir. Country me come from, sir.
They say you get to have a shoe size alone in your boat.
Yeah. Never hear about you to that yet. But,
All right, Orville.
yeah.
If you're picking a West Indies 11 to go play a 2020 game right now, the best 11.
Yeah.
Well, the best 13. 13 in terms in terms of on the day, you have 2 men to carry water, right?
Yeah.
It's Carwall in it.
He's in my 50.
I'm not actually on 15, it's a 13.
He might, I'm not sure. May have to sit down and go through it. But he's in my.
All right, so my question to you is this: if Chase is making the team, do you think Cornwall deserves his spot?
If I have to pick between Cornwall and Chase, no. Boy, it's a toss-up. I think Cornwall is as good a bowler or better. I think Cornwall more suited for lick with the ball. But a lot of it will depend on who else is in the team. So suppose that's what I mean. Say, suppose me have a bungler ball beater already. I may think Chase now can give me a little more stability down at the bottom. It depends. But put it this way, him in the mix of people who I think about.
Because I don't see him you are going now, right? You spoke about the pitch being good for batting. And when the pitch good for batting, the West Indians then can go off. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When the first team scored 200 and you now come slap off 200, that means the pitch was good for batting.
Yes.
When we have struggled, and our problem is when the pitch is not good for batting. That is what I have gathered from.
I agree with you. Generally, when the wicket them flat and true and the boundary them small, we kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Cornwall now, and you and the Michael Wall, Ian Bishop, them always talk about the rotation of strike when you can't get to slap it right.
Right.
I think in a 2020 game, it depends on the pitch if you use Cornwall or not.
Which is why I said to you that I can't tell you that he must play, because you're right. If the pitch look like it's taking spin, for example, I may have to pick between Cornwall and let's say Yannick Curry.
Let's use one man that will play regularly.
Will play regular.
I would say Chase play regularly. And what is the next one name from Trinidad? Hussein. No, Hussein for me is a sure pick.
Me I'll pick Hussein.
And if I have one,
but I'm picking Hussein only because of him left arm after that spin. Him batting not come in. That's why I say it left to who else may have.
Because to me now, Zidane, I hear my point now, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're carrying Cornwall, he has to be way better at bowling, way better at batting than the next man you are carrying for if you replace it with someone else. Now that person would have been Chase. And
no man, why him can't get a game? Why does Chasing can't get a game over?
Because Chase for me is the spinner who bats.
All right, let's look at somebody like a Johnson Charles who opens the batting for West End.
But Johnson Charles will open.
Johnson Charles come up and top them, man. Enough time. Third. Well, him come third because who did that open? But he's
Myers
not.
And are we taking out Myers?
I am saying Johnson Charles is in the team. All right, Johnson Charles is in the team as a top order batsman. Him not bowl.
Yeah.
Given, I can see myself playing Myers exactly at the number 3 position over Johnson Charles, you know. Because I'll do a Johnson Charles, I go run round and see if 8 or 10 more in the field. Johnson Charles is not going to score no quicker and probably just as blistering as Cornwall. I have the option of say Cornwall boy 3 or 4 over here left out the game ago. So me I tell you say him have to be in my mix and then me cut on pace and decide who me I go play. But he would be at least in my, let's say, my best 20 T20 players.
I can't see him in the 11. That is just mine. Because we now focus on 20 and 15. I just cannot see him in a 13 for me.
Can you see? All right, let us say, can he come up top and do what I'm doing yesterday and still give you 3-4 overs? And if him out, because I'm not go waste time. So I'm picking him as a bowling all-rounder.
All right, so are you picking him? All right, so you're picking him as a bowling all-rounder.
Yeah.
That means that him have 4, and you're looking at Hussein having 4, and the team as them and older, them and they have for them too.
Yes.
So is it that you're picking him as a bowling all-rounder? Is bowling our problem in 2020?
Everything is
our
our
good at the depth. at bowling.
Everything where is our problem in T20.
To me, still, this is my point now. To me, I would carry in a Fabian Allen than
I mean, I tell you, when it comes to Fabian Allen now, him is a dynamic fields man, which is important, you know.
Yeah.
But you see, like how Fabian can lick with the ball, him not far ahead of a fat man. And you see, like how Fabian can give you 4 tight over. As a matter of fact, me think Cornwall is the better bowling option. And as a batting option over 4, yes, no man. Me think over 4 over because Fabian is now coming at the depth. Fabian now coming 3-4 over left. And I think any job that Fabian can do in terms of licking with the ball in at the depth, Cornwall can do.
But have you seen Cornwall down there in the depth?
No, because usually them have him up at the top. But I've seen him.
We can't speak.
No man, I've seen him batting. I've seen him batting 7 or 8 in 4-day cricket. And in 1-day cricket.
And 2020 are 2 different.
No, man, it's still the ability to lick with the ball. May I tell you, what Fabian doing now is come when 3-4 over left. That is what he's picked for. Of course, game different where although you have bat 8 and 9, you goodly come when a 60 at 5 and 10 over left. It happens.
So who's currently having a better CPL in terms of batting? Rakim or Fabian?
Boy, I don't forget through.
I think Fabian score more runs than Rakim.
I don't forget through. But the point of me I'm making a bull, and I'm going to leave you with this. No, I'm going to leave you with this. I am not telling you that Cornwall is automatic penalty. What I've argued for long and hard is that whatever format of cricket you play, you want people can lick a ball and out people. And I think when it comes to out people and liquid cricket ball, Cornwall is as good as most we have who can do both things. In other words, Cornwall is right up there amongst the best all-round cricketer we have, especially if you're talking about short version. We have ball.
I hear my point now before we leave.
Yeah.
You see, because he's as good as them,
yeah,
and not way better than them,
yeah,
them will look on the feeling side of it and say, come you, and you can't blame them for that.
I may tell us that the feeling side of it.
Because hear what you're saying, hear your argument. You say he is as good as them.
All right, here's what I'm talking about now.
So I'm saying for them to pick him,
yeah,
he must be way better than
well, me think him is a all right, put it this way. Me think him is a better all-round batsman and bowler for liquid cricket ball than Raymond Reef. Although Raymond Reef and a play T20. So probably is that a poor example. But I want you talk about Chase. Me think him is a better bowler and batsman than Chase. For liquid cricket ball and forgive me.
That's the first man I'm asking about.
Yeah.
Because my thing is where Chase are doing inside. That is
me that have him over Chase on some occasions.
Have him over Chase
on some occasions. Because there are occasions. Suppose me have a bungler ball beater already. And them in farm and them are go good. Because sometimes that you have to look. And if Etmai and Pooran and Brandon and them man they already there and Johnson them.
Not Russell. Powell there.
And Powell and them man and they are in farm. Right. And I'm saying I could see if you have 5 or 6 like that. Because I said, boy, me want a one man amongst that group for knocks it round. But suppose for some reason them man they either not play or not on farm. Then Cornwall have to go on the man in the mix. So that's why I say.
But then you don't have Shepherd and Odin over Cornwall.
No, Odin and Shepherd for me are there when conditions suit seem. Me I talk about you see all the way I got India now we may expect somebody to pitch them for slow and low. Cornwall don't have to be part of my consideration.
All right, that we do want.
All right.
Understand for yourself. Big up.
All right, cool.
Who is there now, Wasta? Hello?
New York.
Oh, the great Diego, man.
Why have we wonder if you and Buddha got discuss compare 20 ballers to Cornwall. I want to keep going about 15 man and compare. You tell him why you're going to pick him and I tell him why. I'm not the best now. But anyway, Caesar, move back. I know they're going to do with practical sports.
Yeah.
No. Let's give on to Caesar what he's doing to Caesar. So congratulations, Orville, and what team called on for the brilliant century yesterday.
No, man, don't do that, Diego. You're going to get me.
You hear me? Yes, so we can't talk.
Yes, but just know that you're going to set up enemies who can't sleep with yourself.
Who?
People won't be able to sleep hearing the great Diego.
Lucky, but you
Just know that.
Why you have to put everybody together and everybody different in the house? Why group of people?
No, me not say you not gonna sleep. I'm saying I can think of one.
No. But what you're saying, but I get your point. But you get your point. You've been saying it for 6 months.
No,
you get your point.
I want you to get the point even further.
Hold it like Diego. Hold.
Okay.
We're coming, Godfather.
We're coming.
In the Streets Auto Parts Sales and Service, specializing in Subaru parts, we provide service and repairs for all make and model vehicles. Visit In the Streets Auto Parts Sales and Service at 11 Montgomery Avenue, Kingston 10 to resolve these issues. Call 876-329-5410 or 823-4355 or stop at 11 Montgomery Avenue, Kingston 10. We are the professionals.
I feel for something nice to eat today. What should I get? Yes, that's it. Royal Court Restaurant, where the food is great at affordable prices with more things on the menu than you can imagine. There is something on the menu for everyone, and you can dine in or take it home to enjoy in the comfort of your own space. Royal Court Restaurant, 67 Red Hills Road, open 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday and 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call in your takeaway orders at 876-969-1972.
GPS, keep it cool, keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we have all the tools. Keep it cool, keep it cool. No waste to see, you just have to choose. Way out of the fridge, just use a igloo. Remember your Kisco ice handy juice. If an AC combo, yeah, I hit that. AC if you have it, then up and after that. Keep it cool, keep it cool. This summer JPS have all the tools. Keep you cool with JPS. Download the JPS app today.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at OmegaKLAS.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Diego, back with you.
All right, now. So all people have a seat and listen to intellectual reasoning, some of you callers. Please, and listen to Diego. No. I'm glad you mentioned it to them. That Raheem Cornwall has been selected by West Indies for 10 test match, averaging 18 with the bat. I'm glad you mentioned it. I was wondering if you're going to mention it and be fair, Orville.
I'm always
fair. They're calling as if West Indies has not selected this man, and we know he averaged 10 with he's averaged 18 with the bat, and he has been an ordinary player. So let's move on.
He has won test matches for the West Indies, though.
Eh?
He has proven that when he gets conditions that suits him,
no, man,
he's a match winner.
I'm saying your thing now, he averages 18, so that's ordinary, isn't it, or poor?
And I'm saying,
yes or no?
Diego, and listen what I'm saying. He has had ordinary returns with the bat. And even if you could say ordinary returns with the ball, but in those 10 test matches, he has been man of the match at least twice.
With the bat?
With the ball. No,
but I'm talking about the batting. Not the batting. We're not talking about
No.
batting.
No, I'm not talking about batting.
No, the callers.
I'm talking about Raheem Cornwall,
I'm talking about the callers.
All right, cool.
I'm not talking to you, intellectual. I know you understand the thing.
All right.
That's why I'm glad. When you interjected it, wait a minute. He has gotten 10 test matches. I said, okay, Orville, it's been fair.
Yes.
And the callers who don't follow West Indies, 8 of us in Sabina, they don't follow West Indies cricket. They see the 100 now, and they must start to West Indies must select the man. And he has been selected. Well, let's move on now to Pioneer, boy. Or Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Zidane. Pioneer. And you know what I liked? What you did, Zidane?
Yes.
Makes a call for 10 minutes and give you 10 different parameters and moods of argument. 10 different parameters and moods of argument. So Pioneer, I'm telling you what I get from your argument. So you come clear it up. You come clear it up today, go now. Because basically what I get from what he's saying is that if he has a Pioneer Sportsman of the Year award, and he goes into the United States in Manhattan at the World Trade Center and says, yes, here is your award, Patrick Mahomes. You're a better sportsman than Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Then he jumps on a plane and goes to Alpha Tree in the middle of Alpha Tree Square with a tomb on them. Oh, give me back the award, Patrick Mahomes. It's now yours, Michael Jordan. That can't make no practical sense in other words.
None whatsoever, boss.
Or would it? Why does it have to be taking back Patrick's award? Why not another one?
No, he's using the same award.
No. I'm sure.
I aim to clear it up. I aim to clear it up.
I'm sure Pioneer will tell you that he will give two different awards.
You can't go to Pioneer and tell him he's trying to say.
No, but isn't that what he was saying?
Make him clear it up, no one. We don't understand you.
Yeah. Okay.
You should make him clear it up. I'm telling you what Dago is getting because he's so confusing with his arguments.
No, but you see, if me not sure that question, the Pioneer go cost me them cards. So you could even tell him, man, say two different awards.
No.
Teacher.
So,
two different awards.
Okay. So then what you going to know then, say, come to the people and say, okay, I am giving two different awards. But what I hear him saying is that the best sportsman for the year. That's what I heard.
Okay.
I never hear two different awards. I'm going by way. He's saying he's in America, in Manhattan, at Madison Square Garden, with Patrick Mahomes and Michael Jordan, and he's saying, yes, Patrick Mahomes.
You are a greater sportsman than
You're
Jordan.
a greater performer than Michael Jordan in your sport. So you are the sportsman of the year. Then he jumps on a plane to Alpha Tree and said, no, Patrick Mahomes, Michael Jordan now is a greater performer than you in his sport. So what he's doing, his argument is geography. It's not performance.
His geography, yes. His geography, my argument, not performance. Yes, there you go.
That's what I'm getting. So if he can come clear to Orville or between him and Garvey, the reasoning, fine.
Yes, I would love it.
You might take.
I would love it as well, Diego.
Diego, you see, Michael, you see, basketball was a world dominant sport. So Michael Jordan compete with great athletes. Let's say him play 100 international games against some of the best players in the world. Then him could have argued say Michael Jordan internationally better, but Michael Jordan is rated as a sportsman based on what he did in America, predominantly against Americans, just like Patrick Mahomes.
But he says both are competing at the two most elite sport, the most elite competition in the world. Patrick Mahomes is competing at the most elite football players, and so is Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't get about the international
Thank
thing.
you. But Orville, I'm glad you said that. You know, Orville, even you confused the man.
Yes, he was confusing Orville.
I never.
Because it depends who's a better international sportsman. When Michael Jordan never played sports internationally.
Yeah, that was the point that I didn't get.
So Orville genius. Do what you do best. Make them clear up them argument.
I want the debate, Diego. I want it. Because all of that will come to the debate.
Finally, you said the debate will clear up the argument.
Yes, the debate now one man of
his. There you go.
A debate now man of his specific what I mean.
So now you know.
And Pioneer, you'll get the 5 minutes, okay? Because I don't want Pioneer say he want. How much minutes Pioneer want?
How much minutes you want Pioneer? 5?
Orville, and let me do that what Orville does and give myself the force. So, based on formal debate with the great judges from the university, Diego is the greatest debater because I've never lost a formal debate.
I remember how them debate the fool who's out.
No, me remember. That's what you remember when you get your flowers. Me remember when we get my winnings.
All right, big up yourself.
All right, say it over. Because the formal debate, you have to define the parameters in Orville. That's what you're teaching them, you know.
Yeah, man. I think, listen, I look forward to a debate like that because the two man, me know them, it's organized. Put it away.
You know, you're right, Orville. A debate like that needs to be a formal debate so we get the parameters right.
Yes, sir. So we get exactly what the mood and a man have to answer question and read where you call it.
Pioneer gone in a being a man and bounty killer DJ, Bob Marley against Dennis Brown. I say, you know, say the man confused, isn't it? Say no more.
Big up, Diego.
It's all entertainment. Talk radio.
Yeah, man. Talk radio at its best.
Yeah.
All right. Who is this now? David.
David?
Hello? Yeah, man. Good afternoon, David.
Yeah, Orville, what you say? The 2020 side, you know, pick all ball meter.
No, you probably want a little one man who if it get serious can nunks it wrong.
Similar to what Marlon Summers used to do.
Yeah. Similar to what Shamar Brooks did for the Taliban.
Yes, yes.
So, the 11 we are still a pick recently and win 3-love. You don't feel so if you get to that situation, anyone in from 1 to 8 can do that work there.
No. If me have 8 Viv Richards, me I go pick them the way now.
Oh.
But because when if me have 8 Lara or 8 Sashin, then they won't play. But I'm saying when you don't have that obvious class, then it help you to mix it up a little bit.
But if Chase a player, Cornwall can play too, you know.
That's my argument.
Any international team Chase a player in 2020, that team then not going to win plenty games.
Me think so too. Me think from Chase can play, Cornwall can play. Not T20.
Yeah, man. So,
it's not that far apart what them offer to the team.
What Cornwall can hold them. The only thing is almost impossible for them hide him in the field.
Listen, man, you put the man a cover, man.
I mean, you're looking past him.
No, you have deep cover. So you're looking past him, you have somebody down a cover.
Man, come on, for the bones, I mean, every time, well enough, we got a 4 right in the man.
Then you have the man in the circle, man, have man in a deep, too, man. On the same side with him.
Every time, well enough, man, come around a 4.
No. May I say you have the man in the circle.
Yeah.
And you have a man in the deep, on same side. So if you agree, and I would put him on the leg side mostly.
Okay, leg side.
I'm bull. Your length is outside half. So if it come to him in the circle, you accept. It's going 1, and that is true for most people in my boss.
Yeah.
Most people. When I say most people, when you lick the ball in the circle to a lot of fast bowlers in world cricket, it's 1. You're not going to get 2. You're going to get 1. And you're going to get 1 to Cornwall. The only difference between Cornwall and, say, Walsh, is that Walsh might run you out while Cornwall will not. But it's 1 to Walsh every time.
Yeah.
And it's 1 to enough pace man every time. 1 to Cornwall too.
Yeah.
But at least they might run you out while he might not.
Yes, true.
But he might can lick with some ball and he might out down some man.
Yeah. Next thing, we know you don't rate Shy Hope still about. What do you see now, Shy Hope?
No man, Maria Shy Hope as a white ball cricket. No, get it right.
Oh man, the best bat in the Caribbean.
Best white ball bat. Me willing to discuss that.
Total. Me go the extra mile. The best player in the Caribbean.
At what?
Huh?
At what?
The best batter in the Caribbean.
I'm asking which version.
All of them. I tell you from another day, a full time and bring him back now because all the rest, they're not better with that.
Well, if them bring him back and him do well, then remember when me I talk about hope, me not talk about the future. I'm saying he has been poor in Test cricket. If him come back and improve, then better for him.
Nah, get enough chance to play the longer version, so they might to bring him back on the back of that.
No man, we have a 4-day competition to play next year again.
I come up, wait till that one there to bring him back.
It's 4 days, then 4 days I come up. We go and play the Super 50 next month or next 2 months. Then we are go Australia at the end of the year.
Yeah.
If them pick him for that Australian thing and him fire, fine. But
okay, well,
4 days I come up early next year.
Regional 4 days to bring him back. You're too long of it.
Well, you pick him to Australia end of the year then.
Yes, man.
Well, if him get picked and him fail, uno will have me to answer to. Because I don't see on what basis he would have made it.
Yeah, man, let's run him out.
But me say.
Yes. Big up.
All right, cool.
Yes.
The program done?
Yeah, man. Oh, we're taking AAA. Yeah, man, we're taking AAA for a minute.
All right,
Zidane.
Yeah, man, like our Arsenal, man. Yes, AAA.
Yeah, big up. Tell me something. The penalty there were VAR look on through it. What them say did because why we never get it. The player did that.
Not really die, but he wasn't touched.
He wasn't touched?
Yeah, there wasn't a kick that brought him down. He lost his balance pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and I agree. It wasn't a foul. Both players pulled away from him and didn't make contact with him.
Okay. Yeah. All right, finally. I hold him a rumble now, say I go on it, I coach. Yeah?
Is the Xavier Gilbert?
Yeah, man, it's Xavier.
Is still on the Xavier?
Okay.
Okay.
Xavier is confirmed.
He's confirmed. He has confirmed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoke to
All
him.
right, I know the time don't steal, so big up.
You like that appointment?
Well, T got never. Well, I don't know if you say it. But
Well,
what
T
else you want?
got come top 3, my boss, and carry the
Yes, and it win and it tap the table, so
Yeah,
boy,
it wasn't that bad season.
Yeah, true.
All right.
So I hope him come perform better, All right, big up on the self, sir.
All right, big up.
All right, so Amanda's text me and say if Cornwall that cover, he might knock it to him 6 straight time and run 6 singles. I would want you to do that every ball. I would want you to get a single off every ball in a T20 game. A 120 I gonna make me a lick of that. If all you can do is knock a single to Cornwall 6 times for the over, my friend, then that more you do. That over concede 6. And that more. So leave it there.
All right, that is it. Big up listeners. Big up callers.
Give me one more chance. People will win the argument. People who don't know, so some people are like to win the argument. But I say, okay? No, because people are praising me, you know, always have a pressure on myself. But stop. They don't lose this. I'm a hero, no, I say, me win already. So, now that I don't know myself, we don't give up. All right.
Big up the callers. Big up the listeners. Big up Oster Ike, technical operator Craig Manning as well. The producer, Sean Grant. Join us tomorrow, same place, same time, with it all over again. So long.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
Use bleach. Diluted household bleach solutions can be used if appropriate for the surface. Never mix household bleach with ammonia or any other cleanser. Unexpired household bleach will be effective against coronaviruses when properly diluted. Prepare a bleach solution by mixing.
It's now time for Hurricane Tip.